Welcome back, everyone, to the next session of Reditus. This will be episode 105. Let's do a recap from last week. The group continued fighting aboard the docked Centaurium ship at Kalian. After destroying some strange crabs, they were now faced with odd humanoid crab entities. Each of the ATLADS that got close felt a strange sense of paralyzation, seemingly coming from the eyes of the beasts. During the fight, Trey drew the sword hilt that Magnus had gave him. As he raised it, a burning white ethereal blade extended from it. Not able to reach the enemy, he swung his blade from a distance, and for a split second, a blade appeared within the enemy, instantly striking it down. The group systematically took down the bipedal crabs and their smaller counterparts. Trey, noticing that what damages were happening to the boat from the toxic insides of these entities, started to throw the remains over the edge. The rest of the group joined in, hoping to minimize the damage to the boat. The immediate danger passed, the group started to explore the boat. The deck seemed clear, so they proceeded beneath. Living quarters, areas for storage, a kitchen, cannonballs, nothing seemed out of the ordinary. The boat had multiple inscriptions of the Centaurium symbol spread throughout, so there was no doubt who owned this ship. All of the storage chests and barrels seemed to be looted a long time ago. The only signs of anything recent here were the crabs that made it their home. As Felix dug deeper into the boat, he used his bracelets to illuminate any nearby magic. He noticed something at the rear of the ship. As he looked up, he sensed something just on the edge of his spell. As he concentrated on the magic to discern its origin, he immediately dropped the spell and turned to Jak, saying, "Everything looks okay to me." Be right back to see what happens next.
Broken blades can still be drawn. Rise up now, the war's not gone. Darius walks where shadows feed. A debt is owed, a price decreed. Jak rides hard on lightning's wing. No mercy left in anything. Trey calls forth from time unknown.
All right, welcome back. So, to kind of catch you guys up, start investigating the boat. Most of you had stayed above deck with Jak and Felix underneath. Jak, Felix turning to you, kind of shoulder slumping a little bit and kind of with a smile, just stating, "Everything looks okay to me."
When he says that, does Jak know what general direction? Because he said the back of the ship, but is there anything in the room that he would be looking at? Because I think Jak would at least look at what he was trying to look at.
For sure. So roll a perception, because you were kind of digging through trying to find anything of interest down there as well.
Oh my gosh, I rolled a nat 20 for my first roll. Ooh. And it's a perception check.
Let's go. Yes, you absolutely, as not finding anything of use through these barrels, and you see the bunks that are kind of all laid up. You see the kitchen area kind of going through. Nothing used in an extremely long time, and everything kind of emptied and looted. Your attention does turn to Felix to kind of see if he picks up anything, and you can kind of see him studying as he kind of reaches out with his hands, kind of pointing in different areas. And as he gets to the back, there's a back room with doors that are open, and you can see kind of cannonballs all stacked up and stuff in there. Looks like some sort of just basic armory for the boat. But you can see him kind of point his arms up towards the ceiling. You see him kind of twist his head for a second, And then that's when he kind of goes slump and puts his arms down and turns and says that to you. So you can tell he was pointing upwards.
Gotcha. I think like as Jak was cutting down these hammocks or untying them, however he is managing, I think he would linger that direction and at least see if he gets anything from it on an initial like look as he is trying to become more in tune with things.
For sure. With that perception, as you look up, you can tell that there's nothing above that stands out on the roof of this this part of the boat at the rear. In fact, when you were watching him with that 20, when he was focusing, it didn't look like he was looking at the roof. Kind of glazed over a little bit, almost like he was looking beyond.
Gotcha. But that's going back up.
Correct.
All right. Well, if you think there's nothing on here, this is going to be your endeavor. I got enough hammocks for everybody if you want to mend them later.
I'm just going to check the structural integrity of the boat at the sides, and I'll be right there. And he just starts walking towards the exterior, on the same floor, but to the exterior, and you see him kind of starting leaning down and touching the side of the wood and looking around it.
Yeah, I think Jak would follow him. He probably just has these hammocks like slung over one of his arms as he's kind of like walking around with his dagger still out as he was cutting them down.
For sure. What's the rest of the group doing?
Do I see anything interesting in here that I would be like kind of drawn to, or is it just kind of a boring old ship?
Did you go down to the lower deck?
I think I followed down.
Okay. Yeah, moving down there, give me perception.
16.
Okay. Yeah, you take in as you kind of scan around and look. It looks very basic. You can see where the storage was. You see the ropes kind of holding up all the barrels, but you can see the lids of the barrels all kind of open and emptied. You see those areas actually covered in dust where the crabs wouldn't have even gone. You can see a couple little breaks in the wood and the floor, but nothing major. And anything that is here that hasn't been ransacked is old and dusty. Yeah, nothing's jumping out at you.
Okay. Sucks.
You just see
I'll just
Felix
kind of twiddle my thumb.
Okay. Okay, you just see Felix and Jak kind of near the back of the boat as Felix inspecting the interior. Okay, and up top, what's the group doing up there?
I was
What
heading
are we
off the boat.
doing?
Well, we need wood. There has been damage.
Are we
And I like
repairing the boat? I thought
gesture.
Felix and his team were going to fix it, and we were going to get the clay.
Then shouldn't we be going? Where is the other team?
You understand the point of my question now, yes?
Have we contacted the other team that the boat is secure?
I don't know. Nobody's communicating anything.
Who can reach that distance with a message?
Well, I can, but I assume Felix has some form of communication.
Is this still loud enough that like Jak can hear as well?
No, they're upstairs, so you wouldn't hear it down in the lower deck.
I think Trey had sort of ducked his head down below. He's still on the upper deck, but had sort of been looking through that opening, holding the sword down.
Right.
I think hearing that, Darius trying to spur on a bit of action out of our crew. I think Can Trey see Jak where he's at, or is Jak like way deep in the belly of the beast?
No, you can actually see kind of where you're leaning down. You have a good view of exactly at the rear, almost the rear of the boat there, where Jak and Felix are.
Yeah, I think Jak is probably going to look up at Darius and then down to where they are. Oi! Have you been able to clear out the lower portion of the ship yet?
Yeah, everything looks clear, abandoned. down here. Do look up and about though. I think Felix saw something for a moment. He was kind of like looking past the ceiling. Probably something he can do.
How far down the boat are you?
Not very far. It's not very big.
I'm going to start inspecting the decks up here, just looking around for anything.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Roll investigation for me.
That's not good. You know what? I'll use a luck.
That a boy.
Oop, that's out of the way. That's 3 times better. Investigation. That is a 14.
14. Yeah, you start poking around the deck. You see a couple of where you guys were fighting. You do see a couple of burn marks within the deck, but it looks like cleared out the bodies long enough where there's not anything too badly damaged. As you go to the front of the boat, you can see there's not much there other than the mechanism that holds the anchor for the front of the boat. As you head kind of towards the back and up the steps, you can see the wheel there. You see the back raised portion of what you would assume to be the captain's part of the ship, which is closed off with a heavy door. The wheel looks undamaged, but looks like it's locked in place. But you don't see anything else that kind of jumps out. Looking over at the mast, you do see sort of white, almost barnacle-style coverings on patches of the mast. As you kind of look around, you see little pieces of this kind of along the edges of the boat and kind of little pockets in different corners of the boat. Yeah.
Trey,
Yo,
you want to come check the captain's quarters with me?
all right, Darius, give me just 1 second. Hi, Jack, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Why don't you let the gravity challenged check out the bottom of the boat? And why don't you have a bit of a rock about the, what's it called? The crow's nest. We got to search up top, make sure they're not making no nests somewhere we can't get to easily.
Okay. And Jack will look in Felix's direction. He's probably occupied. These ships were specially designed to traverse waters where nobody else could. Forgive my memory and ignorancy of everything, but do you remember what actually allowed them to travel on water while others couldn't?
Well, there was special types of sanguine that they layered through the bottom of the ships, and it was interconnected and powered by a certain type of crystal that was at the front of the boat. Most of them were set like that, but I'm not the exact expert. I was just shown some of the workings that Jin was doing, along with Jonas.
I don't
Okay.
know if it's Colin just RPing Felix or if there's something wrong with Felix.
I was about to ask because like, is there anything like Jack's noticing?
Roll an
Like,
insight.
oh golly gosh. Oh, that's a 10 on the die. Hold on, boys. We're gonna get this. I get a +2 to insight. A 12.
12. He seems to be a little bit more distracted. And when he's speaking, although he kind of has a little bit of speed to his tone, the excitement or that he usually conveys while speaking doesn't seem to be as there as before. More just saying the words and not feeling what he's saying.
Okay, so Jack would notice a difference in his speech.
Yeah, a little tonal change, a little bit more calm, if you will.
Felix, are you all right after the battle?
Yes, I was excited to try my new toys. It worked pretty well.
Okay.
Are you okay after the fight?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. You're just talking slightly different.
Sorry, just distracted.
All right. Well, let's lock it back in then. You know, dinosaurs and new crew and all that. Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'm getting good at adapting at things.
All right. So this, and he points at something random to get him to look.
Yeah, he turns his head. Yeah.
And Jack's gonna slap him across the back of the head.
Do an attack roll for me, please. Unarmed attack.
13. I get a +3 for unarmed strikes, so 16.
16. As soon as you feel your hand about to connect to the side of Felix, and as he does, he turns as if to look up at the kind of chandelier that's swinging there, and he just kind of turns and kind of lean forward and miss, and he just kind of turns his face towards you. What were
And
you
Jack,
trying to do?
He turns it back into a point. This was really interesting looking. Do you have any ideas on this?
Jack, why did you try to slap me?
I was trying to slap you. I was pointing out something interesting on the and then he's just gonna try to slap him again.
Okay, roll attack.
Oh boy. Okay, that's a 15 on the die. I get a +3. That'll be an 18.
18 hits. Roll damage, please. Unarmed attack.
0 damage.
Well, it's a minimum of 1.
1 damage.
Okay, hold on. I gotta change his health.
Attaboy. Felix
Yeah,
dies.
he looks. He kind of furrows his brow just a little bit as he tries to kind of dodge. Just kept side of his head. Psh. You see the slap, and he just turns with an absolute look of confusion on his face. What's going on? Are you okay? And he reaches out to grapple you, thinking you've been taken over. Can you roll either an athletics or an acrobatics, please?
Yeah, I would love to do that for you. I'm going to use acrobatics, and that's going to put me at a 26.
Oh, so close.
So close.
Yeah, you see him kind of like one arm go up, one arm down to the bottom, kind of try to wrap around you as you kind of just give a kick with your heel, kind of flip forwards and end up behind him. He kind of like stumbles a little bit looking behind. But something's wrong with Jack. Something's wrong with Jack.
No, I'm fine. I didn't know if you had gotten taken over. You're talking weird, and you're normally much more excitable. Much more excitable. I just thought maybe hitting you would help.
Yeah, as you're saying this, he kind of like holds both of his fists up, and you see the bracelets around his wrists start to glow and hum a little bit as he kind of like is holding steady.
And Jack kind of like, relax. We've both been controlled before. I was just didn't know. Your tone's changing.
Well, we should probably stay calm until we know exactly what's going on, Jack.
I agree. Why don't you come up with me, while I go check the crow's nest?
I want to make sure the boat is structurally sound before I go upstairs. I think that's best. We don't know what these crabs have done when they were coming up. We could have sabotaged something.
All right. And Jack's gonna just kind of give him a little head nod, turn around, and start heading towards where Trey is.
Okay.
And as he does, he's going to get, because I believe where Trey's at, he can go straight up.
Yeah, the kind of hatch that Lapidus had just ripped off, which is like 2/3 of the way down the boat, pretty much at the rear of the boat.
Yeah, I think when Jack gets that opening, he'll shoot out with Talamor's favor, and he'll look at Darius and he'll look at Trey. You guys might want to go keep an eye because his tone has changed. He's talking slower and less excitable.
Shouldn't we all go see him then?
Well, I need to make sure the crow's nest is clear. That'll take 5 seconds.
I thought I heard him yelling something. He sounded excited for a moment.
I
What do you guys find down there?
I slapped him.
You what?
Why? Jack?
Well, if I started talking like Darius does, you probably would slap me to see if something was wrong with me. No?
I don't.
Well,
Jack,
probably.
Okay, I'm
Don't-
quite
don't
posh.
hit
I'm going to
me.
go check out the crow's nest. Give me 1 minute. My dad hates me. And he's going to just shoot straight up. See? You'd hit me.
I must have forgot what it's like to be a child. I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't really know either. But, you know, you just gotta let Jack be Jack.
Yeah, let me be me, Trey.
You can't hear me.
Maybe lower your voice.
Jack, give me an acrobatics, please. Make sure there's no issues getting up to the crow's nest.
That's an 11 plus 8, 19.
Amazing. Yeah, easy enough with that extra push off with Talmor's favor. Grabbing kind of the ropes, kind of swinging and pulling yourself at the same time, getting a little bit of leverage with your foot and some of the rungs to kind of like leaping yourself up, completely almost ignoring the ladder that is there and making kind of your own hops and skips up to the top, easily reaching the crow's nest at the top. Lapidus, what are you doing during this time?
So I've actually been circling the ship. Not circling the ship, but inspecting the sides because, well, crabs came from somewhere, right? So I'm just making sure, you know, there's nothing like nefarious over the edges of the ship.
Okay, so you can give me a perception or an investigation, your choice.
Ew, 9 on the die, and I'm not Mastos. My perception ain't that high. It's actually -1, so that's an 8.
An 8. Yeah, you scour the edges of the ship. You see some of these patches of white, like kind of barnacle things kind of clustered. But other than that, you don't really see anything. You're not too sure where these things came from.
The water looks wet. Yeah, no, I got it.
Yeah. Excellent. Jack, while you're up in the crow's nest, give me a perception check.
Oh boy, my favorite. Ooh, rolling decent. 25.
5, absolutely amazing. As you get up there, you immediately see there you don't see any issues, nothing hiding in the crow's nest. It's empty, and as you scour out, you kind of look behind, and you just see the open water leading out on one side, and as you look the other way, you can see just a little bit in the distance the camp, not too far from where you are. You can see kind of movement around where the camp is. You can see at the top of the wall, you see some movement of a couple of people at the top of the wall where, you know, the gate is. As you look down from below, you don't see anything from this aerial view that you didn't really see on the deck, other than those kind of white patches of these barnacles. And looking out, you see the odd stone sort of figurines scattered in the nearby bushes, in the nearby kind of wood area. Some of those kind of smaller animals, but you get a good view from where you are of that. As you look further, you can see the mountains way to the north, and to the west. As you recall, you kind of try to pinpoint where you've seen the last time when you're on the top of the wall, getting a good vantage point. And again, you see this large body of water, and you see in the very distance, you see movement. You're pretty sure to the north, you see something moving in the sky. Almost just a little pinprick, but there's definitely something there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think after he takes all that in, seeing that the top of the ship is secure, he'll drop down with the gang and try to get back to them quickly to assist near Felix.
Okay. And below deck, Elion, as you kind of like inspect around and see everything, there's not much use down here. You can tell this is like where the crew mostly stayed, where the cooking was done, the prep, where they slept. See some munitions, the cannonballs and such. You can definitely tell this is the kind of like more workspace of the ship itself.
Yeah, I'll sift through it, but if I don't see anything interesting, I'd probably head back up to the top.
Okay. Yep. And you don't find anything that jumps out. Let's say everything of importance looks to be ransacked. Everything pretty much empty. So you head back up the steps. You can see Jak as he comes down from the crow's nest. You see the rest of the group kind of at the bottom there, other than Felix. Which as you go up the stairs, you do see Felix slowly making his way over towards the stairs.
I would probably stick with... Oh, sorry. I would just
Okay.
kind of stick with Felix.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Yeah, you wait up and he kind of slowly walks up behind you, kind of gives you a nod and time to regroup, and just starts walking up the steps. Perfect. So Jak, as you land safely and easily from the crow's nest, you see Felix and Elion coming up the steps with the group at the bottom of the mast. What do you do?
Everything looks good up top. No issues. Do see some stuff out far distance. And Jak is just like maintaining eye contact with Darius this whole time. So I think we're good to go.
What is this? What are you doing?
We'll give you a fancy shirt.
As you look at me, my shirt is unbuttoned. Like, you can see my chest.
Jak starts like pulling down on his shirt a little bit. Don't want to hit me yet.
Stop it.
Don't want to hit me yet.
Stop it.
And Jak smirks even more. One time.
Swear to God, you're lucky I don't know silence.
Felix speaks up. So perhaps this time we get the crew to come over and make sure everything's fully repaired, check the underneath of the ship, etc.
Sure.
That's a good idea. Would you like me to go give them a escort over here?
See Felix turn his head a little bit. What's going on with your voice?
He's being stupid, Felix. Don't.
He was acting strange below. Did anybody check him? He tried to slap me.
Tried. I successfully did.
I am going to look at Felix and cast Identify.
Identify on Felix.
I'm going out on a limb to see if it'll tell me if there are any magical effects on him.
Let me just see how that works when you just cast it on a creature. I don't think we've ever done that before.
It says, if you instead touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn what ongoing spells, if any, are currently affecting it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Dang. That's dope.
Yeah, so as you walk up and kind of like your hands to Felix and he kind of looks at you a little strangely. What are you doing?
Oh, just don't worry. You'll be fine. Jak said you're acting strange. I'm just making sure there's nothing wrong.
I'm okay. I could tell you that myself, but okay, go ahead. He just holds his arm out for you.
So, a minute goes by.
You pick up a few things. You pick up more from the items themselves than the person.
I shouldn't. Well, technically, because I cast it on Felix, I shouldn't pick up the items.
You're touching his like bare skin kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Caress his cheek.
So you pick up something that it's hard to put a name to. You pick up there is some type of magical essence within Felix that the only way you can compare it is to when you would be connected with the group as a whole and be able to communicate with each other. That's the sense or feeling you get from the spell that is within him.
Felix, can you communicate with anybody?
Yes, I can sometimes. I get the sending stone, and then there has been instances where I've been able to use scrolls, especially.
No, without those. Without any items, although you do sound a lot more like yourself now. However, do you have any... I'm picking up something almost like when... And I look at Lapidus, and I'm like, no, not you. When Mastos connected us, like we could communicate to one another. That's the closest that I can relate it to. Has anybody contacted you today?
He kind of looks up, stretches his eyes a little bit. No, not today that I can think of.
Okay, so he wouldn't have any like pending sending. And you're not telepathically linked with anyone?
No, but that would be amazing. You think I could do that?
Yeah,
He takes out his notebook.
There is magic that can do it, but I mean, you know what? Wait, okay. Before did Elion tell us about Garrick showing up? Do I know about that? No.
He didn't. I don't think he disclosed that to anyone.
Okay. Well, I don't really know. I guess that deal's done now. Oh well. There was some, I think it's a hag, to be honest, that made a deal with Mastos. It's kind of like a blank check. Mastos said, sure, I'll owe you a favor. And then Garrick bestowed upon him the ability to link all of us and speak telepathically. But I guess with him dead, sucks to be Garrick. Or it sucks to be Lapidus. I don't know if he'll just come to you because you'll him, but not him.
That would be useful, especially if we're splitting up the group from the ship repair people.
You're not wrong. Sometimes I do feel we may have underappreciated him.
I did hear he was fun.
That's a word for it. Well, anyway, you do have some type of magical effect inside of you that's like connected or linked or something.
Could be residual energy from previous spells, perhaps, just lingering?
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know enough about it. All right. Are you going to contact your own group, or do you want me to do it?
Are we not going back then now?
Oh, yes. I suppose we could do that. I guess we have to guide them through the jungle, don't we?
Well, before we leave, Darius, I believe you wanted to investigate.
Yeah, let's go check the captain's quarters. See if there's anything in there that might... Maybe we'll get an idea of what happened here.
Well, I'm sure Jin can take care of that. He's aware of what to look for and the instruments and everything.
Yeah, but I mean, don't you want to take a look while we're here? I mean, what if there's one of those crab things in there?
Oh, we would have heard it.
What if the queen... Okay, well, I'm going to look in there. And I will just walk towards the captain's chamber.
Kind of shrugs. Okay. Darius starts heading towards stairs that kind of lead up to the top platform where the wheel and the captain's room is. What's everybody else doing?
Trey is going to start walking along with Darius, but he's going to try to angle it such that he can be close to Jak as they're walking. And I think he's going to try to get pretty close to Jak and, you know, subtle movements, kind of nonchalant. And he'll get kind of close to Jak and he'll get his voice real low. Now, Jak, I'm never going to tell you what to do with your life. But people are going to look up to their leaders and they're going to pay attention to the actions they take and the way that they carry themselves. I just want you to be aware that people are watching. And he continues to walk with Darius.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Felix walks slowly behind, a couple of feet behind as you guys head up. Elion, are you going up as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Lapidus.
I
Ow.
I guess I'll position myself to follow Darius and Trey just in case there is something in that room now that he's like, oh, there could be crab people in there. Even though Felix was very adamant about it. I doubt it. I'm like, could be. I haven't seen any in the water.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys kind of head in that direction. Stairs leading up top. Kind of the map described a little bit different. Sorry, the stairs on either side of where the captain's stores are. You go up the stairs to where the wheel is. I apologize. Doesn't change what you're doing, but just to kind of correct the visual.
I didn't want to ruin the moment, but I was like, nah, I know what he means.
Yeah. Yeah, so up the stairs in the top where the wheel is, you guys see another mechanism that was for the anchor. A couple of you have been up there already, so you would know that that's there. But you guys on the main level hit the get to the main door, so what you assume to be the captain's quarters. You see a large singular wooden door in the center. Keyhole, large iron ring handle on it. No window.
And that's inside the captain's chamber, sorry?
That's just getting to the captain's chamber. It's just basically a wooden wall and a wooden door. You're still on the deck of the boat. Felix walks up, kind of like shuffles past you and puts his ear to the door. He shrugs. Sounds quiet. Backs away from the door.
Well, is it locked?
Felix grabs the ring handle and kind of gives it a pull back and forth. No give whatsoever. You don't see the door move at all. Must be locked.
Lapidus steps in to give it a try.
Wait, hold on, big guy. Let's try a little bit more delicate of an approach, okay?
I raise my 2 fingers up.
Wait, did you create a new account?
And I pull out my thieves' kit. I'm like, and I will try to pick one.
Okay. Go ahead, roll your lock picking.
That's not good. Okay, so how do I do this? It's my proficiency plus my dexterity, right?
Are you proficient with these
Yes.
tools? So yes.
Yes. Okay, so that plus that is 9.
And don't you have like your thingy of all trades or whatever? Isn't
Yeah,
that
but because I'm proficient in it, it's when you're not
it's already-
proficient in something. Yeah.
Right. Gotcha. So sorry, what was the total?
9.
9. Okay. Yeah, you get to work, and the group, as you watch Darius, a bead of sweat going down his forehead as about 2.5 minutes have gone by, and the lock seems to still be intact.
It's okay, I've got it. I will try again.
Okay, go ahead and roll again. DC increase, of course.
Yes. That's a 17.
Okay. You get a couple of tumblers, feeling that last tumbler. Kind of instinct. And you feel you've completed the tumbler. You hear a little click as you know that the locking mechanism has been released.
Okay, and I will like gently ease the door as I check it for straps.
Okay, roll investigation.
Ooh, that one's good. That will be a 22.
Amazing. So as you try to push against the door, you feel it move about an inch, and as you kind of look around the edges, scanning for any danger, you don't see anything, traps or anything like that jumps out at you, but you feel the door immediately stop. Get about an inch near it. You know you're past the locking mechanism, you can see it, but the door doesn't want to open.
All right, we tried the delicate approach. Big guy, do your thing.
I smash the door open. I don't even like. This is a full-on charge.
Okay. Are you shouldering it in, or like what does this look like? What are you
Shoulder.
doing?
Yeah. I am. So as he steps back and says that, I am smirking and already leaning down to just smash in.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll an attack for me.
Hey. So I'll use my ram because I'm ramming,
Sure.
and that's a 23.
Amazing. Okay, yeah, you just charge, head down. You guys almost feel the deck of the boat kind of shake as he puts extra oomph into this. And as you kind of go head first into the door at the top of it, roll some damage for me. Roll me a D12 actually with this. Getting that extra leverage, getting both horns right in there.
So generous. Oh yeah, that's an 11.
11, amazing. Yeah, you just, as both horns hit, hear the shattering of wood as a huge, massive panel flies out into the back of the captain's room. The door still staying in place. The bottom of the door still in place, just shattering the top part. And as your head kind of like pokes through Lapidus, you kind of like take it in. You can see this is indeed the captain's room. You immediately see like a bed in the corner. You see a desk. You see a table. But immediately gets your attention is right below your chin. You see a person. Seems to be in a sitting position. Made of stone.
Oh, he got petrified from the scary crabs.
That's not good.
What's the problem?
And my head's still in, by the
Yep.
way. There's a stone person there. They don't seem to have made it.
You mean like a statue?
It's sitting in front of the door.
Is it, somebody that's petrified, perhaps?
Potentially. And I take my head out as I'm saying that. And instead of ramming the door now that I understand that this thing is clearly blocking the door, I'm going to rip it from the hole I've made and rip the door off the hinge.
Absolutely.
Or just tear it down.
Yeah, roll a strength check for me.
Aw. I'm just glad I have high strength because like an 8's not very good. So 17.
17. Yeah, you take a grasp of the boards at the top that kind of already broken and weakened, and you just rip it backwards, and you hear just a split happen down the middle of the door as you kind of pull it back, and you can all now see kind of the exposed back of this humanoid figure sitting kind of knees pulled up a little bit, and you can now see their arm kind of like reaching out to the right, and you can see a dagger in their hand. That is stuck into the floor, and you see a pile of bones on the floor where the dagger is. A small pile of bones, and you see him holding something in his left hand. Looks like some type of stick or rod or something. His left hand.
When you say small pile of bones, like, are we talking like a child's?
Or like crab-like.
The bones do not look human. They do indeed look very crab-like.
Okay. I didn't know crabs had bones.
Yeah, I was about to say that crab had bones. Oh my god, it even made them worse.
Entities.
I knew they were messed up. I knew it.
Okay, Jack, do you want to put him in the hole? If we can get some, like a cure for petrification, perhaps we could save this person.
Felix kind of looks and, you know about petrification? You've been studying?
I mean, No, but we've discovered people who know how to build machines, and people who have medicine. Maybe we have someone that can help someone.
Let me take a look. Maybe I've got something. And he starts kind of scrambling to get beside, to kind of push past Lapidus to get to this person.
Okay.
And you see him kind of looking at the body and looking at the dagger. You see him looking at the kind of little pile, kind of nods. Looks like a crab. Goes over to the hand. He kind of, you see him running his hands kind of like over the body itself. Flesh turned to stone. Give me a petrification. Yeah. Takes out his book. He starts taking a few notes. Starts looking at the kind of rod. Yeah, this might be useful. You see him take it and put it in his backpack. He kind of looks around the room. Oh, looks safe. Do we want to just check for traps or anything?
Sure. Where?
I don't know. You wanted to check the room.
Oh, yes. For traps. Right. And I will go around the room checking for loot, pretending I'm checking for traps.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right. So yeah, Darius heads in to kind of start looking around the room. Is anybody else doing anything specific?
I guess Jak will kind of walk in hesitantly. So I'm putting this guy in the hole.
Well, Felix wants to look at him first, so hold on.
Yeah, I was gonna also like try to delicately take the knife and stick out of its hands, Don't want this thing coming to life and stabbing everyone.
Yeah. Felix took the stick thing already.
I don't think you're gonna get the knife.
So the knife, so the stick he kind of held in his hand, and Felix was kind of like be able to pull it out. The knife is in like a grasp. He had clearly like stabbed where it is. You certainly can, if you want to try and take the knife. You certainly can.
No, I'm just gonna stand in the middle room, looming.
Okay.
I was like, you're gonna break this guy's arm off. Don't do it.
Yeah. While Felix is like just about to prepare something, I'm just like, snap.
Does the dagger look nice?
It looks rusted. It looks like a very simple dagger. Not too far away from a kitchen knife, actually.
Poor guy got caught up, probably trying to take a nap.
People don't usually have naps against doors, do they? Maybe they do.
Well, I mean, maybe
Is that
he
a
was
ship thing?
trying to. I mean, imagine being in your own quarters and then this crab enters.
Yeah. Poor guy.
I wonder if they have any cool hats.
Darius, roll me.
Checking for traps. I can see if they have any hats.
While Darius is looking around, Trey, what are you up to?
I think Trey would be very interested in Felix's approach to this statue, potentially paralyzed person. I think Trey would just sort of watch Felix for a sec. I think he would kind of try to keep an eye on Darius and them sort of investigating the captain's quarters.
Mhm.
But I think he'd mostly want to see what's to be done with this person.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll perception for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a natural 20.
Oh, damn! In correspondence with that, Darius, if you can roll an investigation for me, please.
Okay. That's a nat 19.
Okay.
Plus 5, so 24.
Okay, amazing. All right, so yeah, you're looking around, looking under the bed for traps. Trey, as you watch Felix, you do notice he does go over the body like he is studying kind of the effects that is on this thing. with that perception, you definitely notice his focus more on the stick that he took than the body itself until the stick is put away. And then his focus goes back onto the body. You notice Darius going through things under the bed, pulling out drawers. And then you notice he gets to the captain's desk. And as he's kind of pulling at drawers, he pulls at the top drawer. There, you can see there's nothing in there. Most of this has been cleared out. There is some random papers and kind of ink quill kind of thing on the desk. But you can see this place has just been completely emptied. But as you do pull that top drawer open, Darius, and take a look, Trey, you see underneath that almost a slot within the side of the desk. Almost move for a second. And Darius, as you pull that out, you feel it rubbing against something underneath the drawer. A hidden drawer, if you will.
Okay. I will. I don't know how you would like. Do I investigate to find the hidden drawer and then pick the lock on it?
So you can see that there is, in Trey, from your angle, you can see this kind of almost straight, almost perfect cut and slice, the front of the front of the desk underneath this drawer. So you can see it from where you are, and Darius, you see the slice as well with both of your amazing rolls.
Okay, I will attempt to pick it, open it, whatever.
Trey, do you want to do anything with seeing this?
I think, yeah, Trey sort of watching for the potential cure for petrification or whatever, and then seeing that slot real interestingly, and Darius is kind of like starting to look around and starting to investigate. I think Trey would come walking up. I don't know if you noticed it, Darius, but it looks like, I don't know, there's something to it. And Trey's going to walk up and sort of like get on one knee to look up under the desk with Darius to try to help understand where this thing goes.
Yeah, sure. Darius, if you want to roll investigation with advantage, while Trey helps you.
Okay. All right, so it'll be a dirty 20.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, with as you kind of like running your fingers along the edge, kind of like moving it a little bit, and as kind of Trey's looking from underneath, and as you hit a certain spot, Trey kind of sees this little glimmer, almost like you pushed it, and you see this little shine of metal, and Trey's kind of like puts his hand up to stop there, and Darius kind of push in, and this little tray slides out from underneath the desk, and you see a folded up piece of paper within.
Ooh, what's this? I'm gonna inspect it.
Absolutely. As you put
Literally
your hand
picturing
in
a little tray.
Here you go.
Hey guys.
There really are so many different ones of you.
I just hold things.
Yeah, as you pick this up, you see it's folded up, and as you kind of turn it, you see that the seal is broken on it, and you can see the Centaurium C symbol insignia in wax that has been kind of broken. As you open it up and you start kind of scanning over it, you immediately can tell that this is orders for the captain. You see the captain addressed as Cornelius, and the note stating that he is immediately to go to the named coordinates, and you can see coordinates on there, and investigate the split in the sky from 2 nights ago. To recover any items of power. Does always spread the word of Hammond to any that have the ability to listen.
Do I know who Hammond is?
Roll a history.
Okay. Natural 20, baby. Let's go.
For a second, you look up, and then you want to slap yourself in the face, understanding that Magistrate Hammond, the leader of Centaurium, and kind of ruler of everything, immediately comes rushing to your mind. Like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's that guy. All right. It's just captain's orders, and I will relay the contents of the letter to the group. Does this mean anything to anyone other than big head honcho sending orders?
Does it have a date on it?
Does it have a date on it?
No, it just states about following up on the split in the sky from 2 nights ago. There is no actual date.
So no date.
Well, split in the sky is probably how the living clay got here. Didn't they say that's what happened? Star or something fell?
Right, yes. I thought that would be... This ship is old, then.
Looks it. You see Felix kind of run his finger along the kind of the edge and a big pile of dust on his finger.
Oh, yeah, he was already chewing on it. Sorry. Okay, and there was nothing else in the room on my... You can't choke on it. It's too big for his throat. It's way too big for his throat.
On your scan around, no. Anything of worth has been ransacked from this. I will say, you do see a map on laid out on the desk, and you've seen this map before shown to you, which is the pre-cataclysm map. And you can see it's stated where the coordinates assigned to, and you can see it north on the map. So
I will take that map.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
So, no traps and no anything else, which is a little weird, but perhaps the Captain and the Crab. That's a good book title. I'll have to remember that. Perhaps the Captain and the Crab happened after the Centaurium lackeys took everything out of the ship, I guess. Because this room was sealed, so it's not like somebody could have looted this room.
This is weird.
Or the guy that's stone here, they looted the room and then he went in behind it and locked the door.
And stayed in the room?
Maybe he got locked in.
With the crap? Mm-hmm, perhaps. Well, I'm just saying they had to have emptied the ship before this happened.
Are there any other petrified statue people?
I mean, there's literally nothing else other than this map and this letter. And the desk and the bed. And the statue. And
So-
the crab skeleton.
Do you actually want me to grab this guy? Because if he's a Centaurium person, wouldn't we not want to help this guy?
I mean... It depends. He could be a dick. He could be a nice guy. I don't know.
Yeah, but what
I
if
don't
we
think-
like pull him out and he's like actually like a strong captain or something, and then we have to kill him because he's all Centaurium?
Why would we have to kill him?
Well, because we're here to do the thing that they were here to do, but we're gonna.
That's
accomplish-
fine. We can do it. And then when he comes back to life and he goes, we go, what year do you think it is? And he'll tell us, and then we can say, oh no, that was hundreds of years ago. You're screwed.
That would trip him out.
How about we don't make that decision now? We just go ahead and check in with everybody, and you can decide later. It's
Right.
not going anywhere.
So- well, I mean, we can put him in the hole and we can bring him with us.
He's-
Yeah, but we're gonna be back here anyway.
What if you drop him in and he breaks? Can we just leave him here?
Look at the size of that tree. And I point at Lapidus.
Looks up. Yeah, and
I'm sure he can lift that into the hole. It won't be a problem.
how deep is the hole? Is it going to fall down and break?
It's a portable hole.
I'm not telling him to drop it in. He could pick it up and jump inside, put it down, come out of the hole, and we close it up.
Okay.
Before we unfold the hole, Lapidus. I swore I wouldn't make that mistake. Can you pick that statue up? Carefully.
I carefully attempt to pick that statue up.
When Darius asks him to do it, he gives him bardic inspiration.
Roll a... As you brace yourself, Lapidus, and kind of like put one foot down and grab either side, even while bracing yourself, you understand the weight of this is tremendous. Go ahead and give me a strength check.
It's 21.
Okay. Yeah, you put all your might into it, and you feel it. You feel it give, but it is not easy. You get it a couple of inches off the ground, and you can start to already feel the strain in your muscles. The veins start to kind of bulge a little bit. You can start to feel the strain already.
Oh, cool. You can lift it. Hold on. Let me unfold this portable hole. Oh, actually, I don't think I can fit in here. I'm going to have to go down the hallway a little bit.
Can you lift it? Because you look like you're really struggling.
I can lift it. Just fine. I've got it.
Did you use your inspiration on that?
No, but
Oh, see, that's why you
I
have to tell us if it succeeds or fails.
you've seen me lift it off the ground, but it's not like
Do you have cheese
I'm
scissors?
lifting.
Objective.
Yeah, I lifted it off the ground. It's just not very
Yeah,
high off the ground.
That's what I'm witnessing, and you have to be able to lift it and move it. So, if you could
Okay.
only lift it like an inch off the ground, it's not going to be helpful.
Jack's going to scurry off to find a wide enough area to put this portable hole.
Yeah. So if you go to the center of the captain's quarters, there is enough space to open it there, or you could just go outside on the deck, and obviously there's more than enough space there too.
If Jack can do it in the room, he will. But he would be facetious if if he can tell that Lapidus is struggling and be like, "I'll just go to the top deck real quick."
For sure. Yeah, you can definitely unroll it out here. You kind of push it down. You can see that there is this old raggedy carpet in the center of the room. You kind of place it over and start unrolling the portable hole as you get the last corner kind of heading the ground. Woof. See the blackness appear into nothingness.
Should we get Dalen out at any point? I don't really just want a rotting corpse in here. Or did we give Dalen to Gar? DM.
Check your notes.
Look in the hole.
I can say that I'm fairly certain that Gar did not receive a corpse during your meeting with him.
Excellent. Yeah, we might want to get rid of Dalen at some point, guys. I don't just collect bodies. Oh wait, never mind. I don't have my portable hole.
Oh, you
The
gave
Mantram
it.
has it.
Yeah, you give it away, right?
Yes, I actually have that written down.
Oh, right,
Oh my
because of
gosh.
Mastos. He's going to be surprised when he opens that hole.
He knows Mastos is in there. That's why he has a hole.
Yeah, but so is Dalen.
Oh, it's like a double surprise for him.
It's a mobile coffin.
Yeah.
So
Let's
yeah,
click
Jack, you kind of rummage through looking for your portable hole, and then bam, it clicks in. You don't got it.
Oh, actually, Demantrum has my portable hole.
So what am I doing with this?
Just take it upstairs, up top.
No, just gently put it down.
Gently put it down.
He does not gently put it down.
No, you
That's a curious place to have a crack in a statue.
I put it down as gently as possible while struggling.
During this, Elion, what are you doing?
Not a whole hell of a lot.
Okay.
Making it heavier.
Yeah.
just on the statue.
Yeah.
Struggling so much.
Oh my god.
Yeah, maybe we should start moving. I'm gonna go check in with her. I'm getting a little bit worried. We've been gone a while. I'm just gonna head
Yeah,
out.
no,
and
that's fair.
make
We
sure
should go.
everything's good.
Put that down gently, please. We don't. If anything breaks
down.
off and we bring him back, he's missing pieces and probably bleeding out.
You put him down, Lapis?
Yeah, I put him down and stretch my back.
Yeah, as you do, and you guys kind of tuck it all in. You can see this stone statue of a man. What kind of strikes you about where he is? You don't see him in any type of garb that would show him to be a captain. You don't see fancy hats. You don't see what you see him wearing is more commoner garb. You see almost like a kind of fur coat. You see kind of half-ripped breeches. What you're looking at, you see this sort of hefty fella, not giving you what you would picture to be the elegant captain of a Centaurium ship. It strikes you as odd that he is there, but you all do very easily take that in.
You know, by the way the crabs were situated and the bodies flown up around the ship, I think this is just a looter. Someone who came and tried to hide, but unfortunately, and I look over the bones, didn't realize he was not alone in here.
Oh. Fair. Alright. Well, I guess we don't have to save him. We could leave it up to, like, if someone's like, oh yeah, I've got a stock of cures for... If someone has that, we'll grab one and we can cure him. But if it's like, oh, it's a 10-year spell to cure it, then no, we won't, you know.
Well, I think everybody's worth saving.
Venoria was worth saving.
Ooh.
Perhaps he could have been changed.
I guess you'll find out.
Let's hope
And
not.
that doesn't sound
An undead
suspicious.
Venoria doesn't sound very fun.
No, and I've told you, we think Paradon is Venoria.
But that's not exactly him, is it?
That doesn't make him undead.
Dorhan
that makes
was
him
him.
re-alive.
It could be the same situation.
As you're saying that, Felix is kind of slowly stepping backwards.
Yes, yes, we can walk and talk. We don't have to stand here.
I pat the head of the statue and leave.
Mimic comes to life. So, Felix heading out, Darius following. Is everybody else following?
I was following before Darius.
Okay.
Yes.
Excuse me.
No, I'll actually follow behind Felix and Darius. I'm being playful.
Okay. The rest of the party?
We're moving out.
Yeah, Jak is following.
Okay. And Elion as well, I'm assuming?
Well, I'm not going to stand here by myself.
Why not?
He's gonna stay and guard the ship.
We need to go somewhere with books.
Yeah, you guys start heading off the boat, heading back towards the camp. Just a few minutes walk, the forest on either side. Doesn't take too long to get there. As you guys arrive at the camp, you start to see you see movement. You see a bunch of them have set some tents up on the left-hand side as you arrive. You see somebody starting working on a fire there. Straight ahead, where the large doors were kind of broken, you see them already back in place. You see some metal kind of panels that are almost being strapped against the edges to make sure that it stays in place. You look up and you see two figures kind of standing up the top of the wall, almost like these two towers are on either side of that gate. You see two individuals up at the top, and you see this strange looking contraption, almost like a ballista, looks like, but it looks, you can kind of see the metal of it shining, made of metal. You see that up there with two people, a smaller individual and a taller one, talking up there. But you see the rest of the group pretty much in this tented area to the left. Everybody looks like they're doing some type of job, whether they're erecting a tent, whether they're working on the fire, setting out these seats around it. What do you all do? Felix starts immediately kind of scanning the area.
Yeah, I'm looking around. There's no one there, right? So where are they?
What? I just told you everybody was there.
I thought. Sorry, I said no one was there by the camp. Sorry.
No.
Everything's fine.
Yeah, everybody's doing stuff. There's people making
Yeah.
the camps, there's people finishing up the tents. Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna walk the perimeter. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I'm a guard.
Yeah, what's everybody else doing?
Darius is basically in passive mode at this point, waiting for instructions, like, because he knows what our objective is. He's waiting for people to say, let's go get our objective.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn to Darius. What is the holdup with this?
I don't know. They need people working on the ship. They don't want to leave these people unguarded. Honestly, I don't know why we didn't just leave Felix and we could have gone.
I felt like we're moving rather slow.
I agree.
With so much going on elsewhere.
I have been kind of trying to push us in the direction of where we're supposed to be going, but, you know, there's dangerous crabs and...
Well, they weren't too bad.
Well, larger creatures. We want to make sure the only way off this island is taken care of. So we need to be slow and methodical.
Well, I thought that they were going to take care of that while we went. We don't know how long it's going to take us to get the clay.
I understand that, but we want to make sure everybody gets in safe and sound and has some sort of protection.
Aren't they very capable of doing that? I thought...
Well, no. Some of them are. Not all of them.
So why don't we play it safe? That way we're not stuck on this island for Sparrow knows how long.
To be fair, you know, take our time. Let's do it slow. Well... What's her face is out there? Could whatever her name is, I can't think of it right now. Blood bitch. Seiko-san is out there doing whatever the fuck she's trying to do. They're not waiting for us, you know. She's gonna complete whatever she's trying to complete.
I agree. I'm not saying we take 6 months to do this task. I'm just saying let's take the day and make sure everybody gets where they need to safely, and things are moving in a manner that if we leave, we know things are going to get done while we're gone doing our task. And we don't come back to a bunch of dead crew members and a ship that didn't get repaired, and then we go, oh, now we're going to be here for a few more months as we try to figure out who knows what's happening, especially if we lose Felix.
You can't call Lego.
I mean, I'm sure we could try that, but I don't know if Lego's going to want to. We have to get something shiny for him.
We have quite a few shiny things.
But if we are going to fight dinosaurs, whatever, I mean, I feel like those things we fought earlier must have been. We let him know, hey, big action.
Those weren't dinosaurs, those were crabs. Dinosaurs are bird lizard things.
I've never seen a crab stand up like that, so it's a dinosaur.
But he's not a bird lizard.
I can't picture what you're saying, so...
They're really large. Didn't you get told stories about them when you were a kid?
I don't know if Garrick ever grazed over the topic of dinosaurs.
Was Garrick the only person you talked to on your fucking island?
I mean, that's where I hung out a lot.
Okay, when you say a lot, what's a lot to you? Like your entire life? Because every time I ask you a question about like your past, you always refer to Garrick. I never hear about your parents, or siblings, or friends, or enemies. Did you do anything other than hang out with this old man? It's kind of creepy.
I don't know. I did things on my island, and I don't know. A lot of people wanted to hang out with me. There was people that came on the ship with me for the beginning. They're dead, I think.
Well, I think we were the only ones that survived the wreck, but who knows?
Moral of the story is, maybe I was misled or misdirected.
Well, I don't want to say you were misled. I just can't believe that you haven't heard of, like, you weren't told any stories as a kid. Like, didn't you get told stories of monsters and? No, just me.
You had a weird childhood.
Well, I mean, I don't remember a lot of it, but like I remember the other kids. I think. Maybe that's not real either.
Moral of the story is,
you had a shitty childhood.
Yes, fighting to survive to help keep your village alive is kind of difficult. But
That's so difficult. That's shitty. They shouldn't be put on a child's shoulders. Nobody should have put that on you. Do you not have adults on your island?
we did, but I showed a knack to do things that some of them didn't want to do.
All right.
I stepped up when I needed to.
No, that's good. Like, it's more. I'm saying your island is shitty, not you.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's not meant to be offensive. Don't get all like butthurt that I called your island shitty. It's just they raised you. For
No, I'm. It's been kind of nice not having to go out every day.
We are out every day, Jak.
It's nice to not do the same thing every day.
That's better.
The moral of the story is let's make sure these people are safe. Go get this clay that's alive, and I don't even know what we're wishing for anymore.
We're
Is it
getting
win-
Varys out of Elion. Wait, do I know his name is Varys?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Okay.
Okay. As long as Varys doesn't try to talk to me again.
Well, I think once he becomes his own person, he might talk to all of us. Hopefully not kill us, because he's actually quite insane when he fights.
All right. Are you guys getting things together? Are we? Does
Yeah,
anyone
you're
need help?
packing, right? Like, you're not just waiting for us.
Does anybody need help carrying anything?
As you guys say this and start looking around, you now notice that Felix has headed off to where the gated area is and headed up the tower towards the two people that are at the top. And you can see as you guys turn a small female kind of excitedly running towards. Oh my goodness, you're back already. That's amazing. Is the boat great? Is it just ready to go? Like, are we all ready? Do we gotta do some work? What's the situation? Give me the situation.
You have your work cut out for you.
Ooh, I like work. What do I gotta do? What does it need? Wait, you don't know that. Jen!
Yeah, how would I possibly
Jen!
know that?
They're back! And she starts yelling over. Sorry.
Oh, Jonas.
What?
Sorry.
Yes. Hmm?
You can speak with Demantrum, correct?
Yeah, sometimes.
Did he give you any abilities?
No, he did offer, but I'm a little bit. I've got a lot going on, so I didn't really want to do more. I didn't know how that would react, so.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Well.
What did he offer you?
Well, yeah, I could do certain things that he would be able to bestow on me, but I already have certain things that I've been able to develop myself through my own studies and Dr. Elias and things like that, and advancement of other things. And I thought to myself, well, I'm so good at that, and I love doing this. Do I want to give up that to do what he wants me to do? Which I was excited because it's new and I like new things and I want to experience it, but then I would have to lose what I've already built, and I worked so hard, and I got to where I am today. So
Right.
I
So
said,
the ship.
what? Yeah.
The ship.
Yeah.
We need to get to the
what
ship.
we gotta do? Yeah.
Well, you should probably ask Felix. He might know better. He was checking out the integrity of the hull and all of that stuff. I was looking for traps.
And was there any?
None. There was a secret compartment, though, inside of the desk.
Ooh! What was in it?
This
Treasure?
note.
Oh. She kind of takes it from you, starts reading through it. Oh,
Yeah, it's not that exciting.
no, not really. It's
No.
pretty old. She kind of like holding it up to the light, kind of moving it around.
How old would you guess?
What a great question.
boy. Roughly how many years ago did the clay fall out of the sky? Do you know?
No.
Okay.
He didn't tell me that. God didn't say.
I assume it's that old.
Yeah. Ooh. Calamity was 200 years ago. This must be older. Ooh.
Exciting.
That is exciting. This was around before the Calamity. Can I keep it? It's a souvenir. Yeah.
Sure.
Ooh. She takes it, starts looking at it, and kind of feeling the edges of it. Ooh. Starts delicately folding it up.
Jonas, since you have the capability of messaging people at will, could I have that stone back?
Yeah. She starts going through her. Pulls it out. you go.
Thank you. I want to give it to someone else in the party, so if they need to contact me, then I can be a relay to other people.
So, am I going with you to get the
I
clay?
think we're all going.
Or am I staying here to help?
Felix! Felix!
Roll a perception.
9.
9. You look around, you don't see where Felix is. And he does not return your calls.
Okay, well, I don't know where he went. You said I did see him like heading in a direction, though, didn't you?
Yes, over towards the gates. To the right-hand tower, to the side of the gates.
I'm going to cast a message in that direction and be like, Felix!
Yeah, a few seconds. Yeah.
Is everybody going? Are we all going to the boat?
No, just the people to repair the Venmorians will take care of the boat.
The Morian people, okay. All right. And then the rest of these people are staying here by themselves, unprotected.
Well, that's the Venmorians. Alman will help, as well as a few of them are combat ready. And
Okay.
Jonas.
Wait. What? So, who's not going? Aside from us, I know we're not going.
Wait, sorry, I thought you meant who's going for the north to the
The ship.
village.
No, what? Why are we going to a village?
Sorry,
What?
I got my wires crossed. To the ship. Yes, the Venmorians can go to the ship.
Okay, Colin, just so I can clarify before I do my next RP step, was that just a slip up on you? Or did Felix actually say that?
No, he would-
said that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Colin would basically be like,
I would correct myself. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I thought you were correcting yourself, but as Felix, just so like a little.
Oh yeah.
Guys, something's weird with Felix.
He is a little weird, isn't he? But he's so much fun.
No, he said, are we going to a village?
There's a village to the north on the map.
Did anyone
That showed us.
Was there any plan on going there?
It's on the way to the living clay thing that you're going to, so it would make sense to maybe stop by there, get resources, maybe stay the night or whatever, and find out what's going on with them, see if everything's okay, see if they have technological advances like we have. Well, probably not, because then they would have fixed the boat, they would have left, they would be out of civilization already.
Focus.
I am. This
Okay.
is me focused.
Right. So, why would he say? Because I asked who was going to the boat, and he mentioned only you and the Venmorians, and they said, "No, sorry, something about they were going to the village." Were you guys supposed to go to the village for anything?
As far as I
He
know, we're
has been
supposed to
acting-
repair the boat.
He has been acting weird since the ship.
I'd like to insight check.
You
Felix.
can't. You can't. How?
Well, Felix is off.
Or sorry.
Jonas, you mean?
You wouldn't.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I was like, you wouldn't even have heard the conversation. You would have heard my side, but
Yeah, go ahead and roll me an insight.
Actually, do I want to? Yeah, I'll do that first.
Is your camera frozen just for me, or is it actually frozen?
Oh, it is frozen.
It's like you're staring intently at something.
Super weird. Because my smoke is weird. Oh, my camera. Do not know what has happened. So for now, there. Sorry, it was insight. Am I doing? Is 16.
16. Okay. This young girl seems very excitable. She seems to be pretty truthful, although her speech patterns and stuff are pretty chaotic. But she seems honest. She doesn't seem to be trying to be deceitful.
Okay, I'll leave it at that. Can you hear me?
yeah, I
Yeah.
heard you. I just go like, where did we leave off on the conversation? Because I explained everything, and
She was saying how he is a little bit weird. You said since
I
the
said
boat.
the village stuff. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I said the boat, and then I
Yeah.
said, Jak noticed it at first, and I did cast Identify on him to see if there were any lingering effects. And, the only thing that I could describe is like Mastos, you knew Mastos. He had an ability where he could link all of us psychically, and it reminded me of that magic.
That's a lot of fun. A lot of talking though. It's hard to stay focused when don't you just hate that? Like so many people talking in your head the whole time. You're trying to get a conversation out. You're trying to say something, and it's just this person, that person's coming all over. It's so frustrating.
Thankfully, nobody was ever doing that. I don't know why I didn't think to do that. Anyways, yeah, no, it was fine. We never really had that problem, but yeah, it is. Don't you find it weird that Felix might have that effect on him?
Maybe he can cast it. I can do that one. And she pulls out this little kind of disc with these runic circles on it and kind of like starts spinning in her hand. I learned how to do it. I could do it. Maybe he knows how to do it.
No, I asked him and he said no.
I don't know. It's weird.
It's very weird, and he just made that slip up about the village too. Something strange is going on.
I'll go ask him. Where is he?
No, I don't think asking him is going to solve anything, especially if he is being controlled.
We're here. Good night.
Did he try to hurt anyone? Try to hit them or anything? That's a telltale sign there's something wrong.
Well, no. But it could also be, I don't know. Have you ever heard tales of something called a siren?
No. Tell me
The
that.
rumor has it they can sing a song and it's supposed to lure you to your death. I don't really understand the logistics behind it, but what if it's something like that?
Ooh, some type of psionic spell, perhaps. Reaching out, grasping the mind, pulling towards. Perhaps it uses imagery, or maybe it's just sounds. Vibrations.
I don't know. I don't know.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yes, did he sing to anyone or make sounds like that?
Why would he sing?
Wait, you said you thought he was a siren.
No, I said what I was saying is that like maybe it's something like a siren or something.
Sorry. Yeah, could be. Okay, don't ask him. Don't ask him. What can we do next? Okay, well, what about I get the Venmorians down to the ship to check it out, make sure what we need to do so we can make that plan, start getting that going, and then you can decide what you're going to do about your trip to go get the stinky clay. Living clay.
What the hell is going on?
She looks around surprised. What do you mean?
It's just everything like. And I look at our group. Am I the only one seeing this?
I don't really.
You don't know her, so you're not going to
No.
be like. I guess Jak is really the only one who can help me here.
Seems to be truthful, though. Seems like a nice girl.
I am, it's true. They help me a lot. I helped them too, though. I did lots.
I'm Elion, by the way. No
Oh.
one likes to introduce me much.
Oh, yes, Jonas. She kind of starts nodding her head and smiling at you.
Hi.
So, she kind of just starts slowly kind of like turning towards the group that's over by the fireplace and starts slowly walking over there. Jin, back. Starts waving a large orc over her. She walks over towards that direction. What do you guys do?
Oh man, this is weird. Something weird is happening.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Why would she say stinky clay?
She seems excitable. It might just be a slip of the tongue.
Oh yeah, slip of the tongue, just like Felix, who said we're going to go to the village. Oh right, slip of the tongue. I meant the boat.
Oh. Right. I don't know. Do you think they're not themselves?
It's so subtle that it could be nothing.
I look like directly at her as we have this conversation in front of her.
No, she was walking away, I thought.
Oh, did she walk away?
Yeah, she's walking over towards
Oh, my bad.
fire pit.
Okay. I will detect thoughts on her.
Okay. Do you want to kind of like follow her to stay within that 30 feet?
Well, how far is she from me right now? She just started to walk away, right?
About. Yeah, you could catch a glimpse as she's walking away. Yeah, for sure. She's like
Okay.
50 feet away now. But yeah. So yeah, as you kind of hone in on that, you kind of almost wince as you can feel this just almost sporadic bouncing of like emotions and ideas. It's just like constant. It's happy. There's excitement, and then there's a little bit of worry, and then there's like excitement again, and it's kind of just bouncing over. There's a whole bunch of emotions as she kind of like as she's walking over. You almost see her do like a little skip as she's heading over towards the orc.
I would like to press further. I will move in closer to do that if I need to get in range.
Just a reminder that the subject knows when you press
Yes.
further, fail or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna before I do this, I'm gonna say to Darius, I can take a quick look and see if there's something wrong with her.
I know you can push deep with that thing. Don't do it.
I wasn't gonna go too deep.
Well, it's
Just
just.
do
it. We need to know what she's hiding. There's already some. She has the same memory issues that I do, and I think if you push, you could stir something up that you may not want to.
I'll be careful.
He's a coward. Push.
Right. I'll be careful. No need to be afraid. I'm cowardly. And I will walk forward.
Wait, what? What? Pardon me?
And I'm just moving forward.
Okay. All right. What's the saving throw?
Good question. It is DC 13. Oh no.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's wisdom? Question mark.
It's against my spell save. Wait.
No, it's just of the 13
yeah.
because it's the item.
Spell doesn't say. It says save DC 13. I think it's maybe just a D20.
Let me look it up real quick here. Oh, I think I know by now. You've used it that many times.
Yeah. I think it's just a D20.
That's a wisdom save.
Okay, I think it's just a wisdom save.
Alrighty. That would be a 26.
What do I get?
As you kind of go to push deeper, and you're gonna have your eye just kind of skipping, and then she immediately stops, and she slowly turns towards you, and you see her head like turn a little bit, and her brow kind of furrow. She starts
I'll
walking
wave.
steadily. You wave. He just walks steadily towards you. It's like,
I'm gonna try again.
okay. As you try again, you see her grab something on her hip. And you see her for the first time, this angry look on her face as she counterspells it. She walks about 15 feet away. What are you doing? Why would you do that?
Well, it's kind of how I get to know people. and,
That's not how you know people. That's rude and mean. You have a
well,
question you
yes.
ask.
Why are you acting weird?
I'm not acting weird. This is how I am.
Why
You're
are you yelling?
weird.
I am very weird. And socially inept, and this is a situation I cause all the time, and I'm very sorry. It's just how I get to know if
You didn't
people are
listen,
safe
did you?
to be around.
Darius,
Are you safe?
Jack, is he trustworthy?
Ish.
Do you want to take a look?
And I
Do you wanna
stay
take a
inside.
look?
I stay inside. I go, a little help here. What do I do?
We're not strong enough. Back off.
And I'll just kind of back away, clutching my book. I'm sorry. Just needed to know if you're friendly. There's just been so much confusion and betrayal and evil, even from people we thought we knew.
She kind of relaxes her grip on her kind of disc that she has in her hand, on her hip. Relaxes her face a little bit. Well, be nicer to people.
I'm sorry, and I reach out both my hands, and like palms up, almost like wanting to take her hands in mine.
She just kind of like relaxes, smile. It's fine. Let it go this time, but don't do that again. Don't do that to any of my friends either.
And I just kind of reach my hands out a little bit more, and please take my hands. I am sorry.
No, I don't trust you. I don't trust him. Roll either persuasion or roll persuasion for me.
18 on the dice plus 7, 25.
Okay. Yeah, as she says this to the group, she kind of like reaches out and does give you her hand while yelling out to the group.
She gives you both of them?
If you're gesturing for both with that, yes,
Yeah.
she would give you both, yes.
So I would just grab them and just look at her, and my name's Elion, and I know I'm weird, and I try not to be, but I meant no harm, and I hope you can feel the truth in that. And I'll just grip her hands, and I want to look down at her hands, and is she wearing any rings?
Roll a perception for me.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. She is wearing fingerless gloves that come up to the knuckles. You don't see any rings on the exterior. You don't see any lumps underneath the gloves. So
Okay,
you
I don't
assume
feel
her-
anything.
No. You feel the ridges of definitely the leather working and some of the metal ridges that she has almost along the bone lines of the glove, but you do not feel anything like a ring on the fingers.
Okay.
It's like, well, yeah. Sorry, I'm just a bit thrown off by this whole thing. Back on
Look,
track.
and I'm gonna take my helmet off, and I'm gonna hand it to her.
Ooh. See her perk up a little bit as it reforms into the.
This was a gift to me. It helps me feel safe around people when I'm able to kind of dip into beyond what they present. It's really interesting. I feel like this is something you would like to look at.
Ooh, this is interesting. And she kind of reaches out to take it.
I'll hand it to her.
Okay. Yeah, she takes it immediately. Starts like, ooh, how does this work? She kind of starts holding it up to glisten it in the light, and you see her running her hands on the inside of it, looking at the engravings. Kind of like wincing a little bit when she sees the kind of fleshy texture on the top of it as it's holding its true form now. Can I study this for? Oh, wait, we gotta fix the boat. Can I look at this later? I really want to study this. Or can I take it now? Do you need this?
As long as we're not parting ways, I'm sure you could hold on to it and take a look, see if there's any suggestion for improvements, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. And she just starts staring down at completely cutting eye contact with you. And, ooh, yeah, I gotta study this. I gotta Well, yeah, she starts mumbling and she starts slowly turning away from you.
Right. I'll get that back if we have to part ways. It is important to me, but
Yeah, anytime.
Right, to the boat.
Well, I think we have to wait for Felix.
Just want to check in, Labitus, Trey, and Jak. Do you guys want to do anything specific while these conversations are happening?
I don't think. Good, sorry.
I think Trey would probably find himself standing kind of close to Jak. I think Trey is trying to observe the situation and see what people are doing, how people are standing, how the groups are forming, and he's going to be really close to Jak, trying to see if Jak's paying attention, how Jak's taking in that information.
So I think Jak would just be watching and listening and not intervening unless anything too drastic happens.
Okay. Labitus is still doing the perimeter walk.
Well, speaking of Jurassic, Lapidus is perimeter walking to find himself a dinosaur.
So doing the perimeter walk from last time, you recall these walls kind of enclose the outside, kind of a little bit of forest area within, but it kind of leads to the docks, this large stone wall almost cutting the dock area off. Did you wish to just kind of stay within that, or did you want to go outside of the walls and check that exterior?
Oh yeah, baby. I want to go beyond that wall.
Okay. So were you heading out the front gates? You want to open the gates? You want to try and like just hop over the wall? The wall's like what, 30, 50 feet in the air.
I noticed there's stairs. Are there stairs on this wall? Is that like a ramparts upwards?
Yeah.
I would like to
There's
venture
multiple
up there.
areas where there are stairs indeed to get up to the wall, top of the wall.
Yeah, I'll go up the right side of the wall.
Okay.
These where I see these stairs up there. I'll go over the parapets and see as far as I can see.
Sure, yeah. So you want to do a walk kind of on the wall and take in the surrounding area kind of thing? Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. As you head up, you guys do watch Lapidus kind of start to head off to the the northeastern corner. Anybody want to do anything while you see him heading off?
I would send a message to him and just be like, "Where are you going?"
Perimeter watch.
Shouldn't you take someone with you?
I'm all that I need. Why would I need to protect somebody?
Okay, have fun. I'm over this group.
So yeah, Lapidus, as you head up there, go ahead and roll a perception for me as you hit the top of the stairs. Getting a good view out now.
12 minus 1. That is 11.
11. You take a look around. As you're going up the steps, you do look up to the left and you see 3 figures just up to the left. You're close enough to see them. You see one is Armin, the kind of mage that was introduced to you from the Vermoriums. You see this small halfling individual, sort of leathers and metal that Jak had spoken to before as well. And you see Felix talking to them both as he's kind of like looking out to the north. They're just chit-chattering, and you see this huge mechanism thing. It looks like a ballista but made of metal. Is positioned on the edge of the wall, pointing out north, ahead of the gates. But looking out, you see far away. You see the mountains to the north. You see a large dip, like plains, very kind of straight travel, just to the right of that. And you see the water way to the east. Not much going on. Nice clear day though. Nice and sunny still. It's 7 p.m. now, getting close to evening.
Beautiful, beautiful out, beautiful. I'm gonna go over to Felix and Armin and the ballista.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you start heading that way. What's everybody else doing while Lapidus takes off for a scout?
I'll just stick with Jak, waiting on whenever we're going.
Yeah. Well,
If the
go ahead.
I'll say if the conversation between Elion and Jonas is ended and seems good, I think Jak will just kind of look around, and if he sees something that needs moved, picked up, or someone need help, he'll probably just start doing that.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You see the female tiefling kind of struggling, moving one of the crates over, and you go over and kind of start helping, start move things around. Anybody else want to do anything specific, or kind of mingling and waiting until time of action at hand?
I think when Trey sees that Jak is going to spend some time in the camp with the people trying to get a grasp of how to handle things here, Trey's going to allow Jak to take that leadership role, and he's going to go with Lapidus. Trey's quite interested in seeing what's happening with the perimeter.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you eyeball Lapidus and kind of like peg where he is, and then once you see Jak's good, you kind of start heading off in that direction. The rest of you can see there is 2 or 3 people kind of sitting down by now that the fire is starting to be lit. Sit down and kind of setting up cooking utensils and such like that. It looks like the camp is pretty set up pretty well. If you guys want to go sit there or kind of just hang by yourselves, that would be Elion and Darius, really.
Yeah, I'll go sit by the fire.
Okay. And Elion, you're just sitting by the fire too?
Elion? What is happening on this
I
island?
was muted. Yeah, I'm gonna sit by the fire and pull out my book.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. You guys head over there. We're sitting at the fire. You can see Jonas just off to the west talking with Jin. Seems to be kind of filling her in on the situation. But yeah, Trey, you head out towards Lapidus. Lapidus takes you no time as soon as you're up there to head over towards Felix and the other individuals that are there. They immediately stop talking, noticing you come up, and you see Felix kind of nod the head. You see the kind of tall human in the robes kind of smile, tilt his head a little bit. Hello, Lapidus, isn't it?
I just and I nod my head. Armin and Felix, what are we leaving? What's going on?
Well, Najah here was just surveying the area, setting up some defenses. I take it you're going to be heading off.
Will you not be coming?
Oh, no. Best I protect the Vinmorians. Can't leave them defenseless, can we? He kind of does a little elbow down to the halfling, and halfling kind of like takes it and kind of just looks up at him, but just doesn't say anything.
And where is the living clay? And I'll come up. I'll like, and like look out, but like you can see that I'm like, yes, trees, nature, yes, everything looks good out there. And I have no idea where we're supposed to be going out there.
Okay. Yeah, Felix kind of like turns and looks out. Well, it's the northern part of the island, according to the map. So, easiest way would be down to the flatlands to the right, or go over the mountains. It would take a little bit longer, but obviously a little bit more treacherous, may add more time. We could go to through the lake. That is a direct route. However, there would obviously be obstacles there. I do see movement that direction, and also we would have to cross over the water as well, which would be a little bit of an issue. But I do have a talent for that now. I do have a little device that I can help us with that. But I think it's something that may be more difficult. There is a village to the northeast which may provide resources and perhaps some intelligence, some intel as to what may lay beyond.
So, to the village and then decide through the barren flat, the water, or really, I prefer the water. Thinking about it, the movement. Can we message the group from here? The others, the Vermorians, are leaving. They're ready to go to the ship.
I should probably escort them there to make sure. It's safe there, yes?
I hope it was. Didn't seem like there was anything we encountered.
Excellent. But yeah, let me know if there's any issues. I'll come back promptly. I see the halfling nod his head towards Armin. So Armin starts heading towards the stairs. Okay, Lapidus, so you think through the plains to the village would be the best route?
Through the plains to the village. Shall we leave just through the gates?
He kind of looks up at you with kind of like a quizzical look on his face. How else would we leave?
I just look like down.
Not that I have a fear of falling down or anything. Believe me. I think it best we exit through the gates.
Okay. And like you hear like the disappointment in that. Like it's like, did he want us both to go, or was he just wanting to jump?
Yeah.
And I start heading back down to the gates.
So you start to turn around and you hear, huh? You hear Felix kind of let this noise out. And you see him kind of like turn his head. And he puts his hand kind of over his eyes, like shielding a little bit of the sun. Huh.
I look back and I look at what he's looking at, but I don't know if I can see what he sees.
Roll a perception.
How about a fat 0?
0. It's like,
That one.
okay. As he turns and looks up at you, expecting some sort of response from what
I'm just doing that like.
Yeah. He just looks down and looks to Najir and kind of shrugs a little bit. We'll take a break there.
It's so hard playing a character whose perception is like in the garbage, but then I roll a nat 1 and it's like, wow.
All right, welcome back. As we left,
I fight Darius.
I'm gonna put my head.
really
Give him-
You'll have to roll for me, Colin, but
So Lapidus had made his way out to the kind of top of the wall, doing a perimeter check, coming across conversation that Felix was having with Armin and Najir. Armin heading off to help escort the Venmorians down to the ship, check it out, see exactly what needs done to make sure that it is seaworthy for the trip home. Felix noticing something to the north, glancing out and kind of gesturing towards Lapidus to kind of check in what he's seeing. Lapidus having no clue what he's seeing as the glint of the sun shining directly into his eyeballs. Sees nothing but stars. Seeing Najir start, Lapidus, you see him kind of shuffle over a little bit and grab the two handles to this massive metal looking ballista thing as he kind of looks down. You see him lean in and you can see the kind of this spatial hole within the middle as he kind of like glances in it. Felix kind of looking over curiously. That's it. It is, isn't it? Huh! Exciting! He turns and he starts running down the stairs. What do you do, Lapidus?
Do I see him running to this side of the camp side of the fence, or dinosaur side of the fence?
So there's no stairs down from the exterior of the wall, only the interior. So he is running down towards the camp again.
Okay, so I am. How far down is it?
Well, let
Generally
me
from
measure
here?
for you.
Yeah.
The tower that you're currently in is 55 feet high.
And then, like, if I came here to say this edge,
To that end,
like that edge, it would be like what, 30?
53 feet.
53,
Literally
50 feet. Oh man. Well, that's just not fun. That'll hurt too much. I'll run down too,
Okay. Nice.
but faster. Like he knows I could outrun him. I'm catching up. His little feet. Should I pick him up as I run?
You could try.
No, I'll just run with him.
Okay. Yeah, you see the little pitter patters of his feet coming down. As you're staying at the top, those of you over at the fire, you kind of hear the conversation kind of wrapping up between Jonas and Jin, as Jin kind of starts grabbing some bags and instructing some people around. You see him kind of point to 3 or 4 of the Morians, and they start kind of grabbing some stuff, slinging it over their backs, clearly getting ready to move out. Jonas kind of comes over. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go down. A couple of Morians gonna go check out the boat. I'm gonna go with them. I'm really interested to see what's going down down there. You guys just had some stuff going on, so gonna see what's.
Jonas.
Yes.
And I have my
yes.
hands up, slow down. Okay, so I just want to clarify. Are we? So, is everyone going that needs to go to fix the boat? Because we should do this all as one thing, or do we have to bring materials and stuff too?
Oh, don't worry about that. We'll take care of that. That's what we're here for. You just worry
Okay,
about
so we should move everybody then, because so we're free. We're allowed to go get our stuff.
Yeah. We got Armin. We got me. I'm super powerful and everything. So yeah, we're good. We're good.
Super. Okay. I'm just gonna go, and I will message where I last saw Felix, or do I see him now?
Roll a perception.
I see nothing.
Yeah, you kind of glance around
I go to do this, but I actually cover my eyes, and I'm like, I don't see Felix anywhere.
Jonas looks very confused. Okay, well, yeah, you turn around and Lapidus, Felix, as he's kind of running down the stairs, as he gets to the bottom, he kind of slows down, and he just starts pacing himself and kind of just walking towards the campfire area.
I outpace him and then like stop and wait for him. Then continue to walk with him.
Okay. Yeah, you do so. At this point, the group would indeed see Felix and Lapidus walking over towards about 40 feet away, coming from the gate area, over towards the fire pit. Oh, look, there he is. Ha! I gotta go say hi. And Jonas immediately starts running over towards Felix. You guys see her run over and... Hi, Felix! So, you had a lot of fun, huh? It was exciting? Yes, it was strange crab entities we had to take care of, but safe now. Ooh, that's so exciting. I wonder what type of anatomy they had. Did you dissect one? Did you take a look? No, we had to throw them overboard because the acidic nature of them were eating the wood of the boat. Ooh, corrosive inside. Ooh, I better tell Jin. You better not touch that stuff. Yeah, for Mornings, better be careful. Better be careful. I'm gonna go with him, though. Are you coming? Are you going with the ATLADS? I'll be going with the ATLADS. It's good to be with old friends again. Ooh, yes, that's so exciting. I'm so glad to see them again. I should... Yes. Oh, let's get going. I'm gonna get Jin. Jin, I'm coming! She starts running back towards the group again. Felix continues kind of slowly walking towards the campfire.
Do I see him now?
Now you see him. He is in full view.
Felix,
Yes?
are we good to go?
Yes, we are.
No, I mean, like, is our group good to go get the clay? Jonas said she's fine if we leave, but I wanted to check with you because you said, it's better to protect everyone.
Yes, I appreciate it. No, we're good to go, I think. They've got it handled here. Defenses are set up, as you can see, and he points up the top tower. And they have quite a bit of power here as well, some firepower, and points over towards Armin and kind of smiles at his head. Now that the defenses are set up, I think we're free to leave.
Okay. Jonas?
And she kind of spins around. Yeah?
Come over here for a second. I'm going to actually walk away from the group as I summon her to me. I want to get out of earshot of Felix.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, she's kind of over to the western side. So you make your way over there. She kind of slinging a tiny little bag over her shoulder. Yeah, what's up?
I'm going to reach back into the bag, and I'm going to pull the sending stone out. And I'm going to take her hands, I'm going to place it in it.
Okay.
I do want this back, but for now, if anything goes wrong, please contact me. And I'm going to take the other one out and put it in my vest pocket so that it's not in the bag of holding.
Okay. And she smiles and nods her head. I literally just gave this to you.
I know, but you're also now leaving me for something dangerous. So this way, you can't contact me when I take this from you. But when you're at the city, Venoria, I know you're safe and I don't have to worry about you. Now, I don't know what's going to happen, and Felix is acting really weird. Maybe he's just having an off day, I don't know, but just in case. Yeah, just in case. Take it, please. I will get it back from you when we're leaving, or when we get back, and I know you're not heading into danger, but for now, I'll feel better if you have a way of contacting me.
Thanks, big brother.
No problem.
I mean, I don't really understand that still. Imagine would tell me. You said that he wasn't allowed to tell me, but I'm sure there'll be a day.
Well, I mean, do you want to know?
I want to know everything all the time.
Okay, well, this is kind of intense. You know what happened to me, right?
I do not.
Have you ever heard of someone named Magnus?
Imagine hates him. Like, a lot.
Yep. Oh, I know. They're actually kind of working together at the moment. It's weird. Anyway, do you know Magnus's last name?
Yes. Don't know the actual connection. Something that bad can't be related, obviously.
We're not actually related. No, you're not actually my sister. I'm not actually your brother. He's not our father. we got his last name because we were basically branded. He kidnapped us. He did kidnap us, but not at first. He experimented on us in our mother's wombs, injected us with Conciso and Fey magic. And then later on, we were taken to a fake family, and I think our memories were messed with.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Well,
No.
I mean, that is what happened. You can choose to believe me or not. Your story could be different than mine. Maybe you weren't taken, but I do remember you being at school.
But what's to say that my memories aren't the real memories and your memories are the fake ones?
I don't know my memories. That's the thing. Everything I'm telling you, I have been told by Magnus de Mantrum. This has been confirmed information.
Okay. That is pretty crazy.
Yep.
Thank you for telling me. I'm going to ask the big guy about that because that sounds insane. But it answers some questions. I mean, makes some sense for some things.
If you
Yes.
do ask him, say I told you, and that he's allowed to tell you. I'll try
Okay.
to contact him and let him know anyways, but it's a lot to process.
It's strange because I kind of looked at Elias as a little bit of a father figure when I worked with him, and I think the Mantrum was helping, and I'm like, oh, he's like a father figure guy too. And then there's like my Magnus Silverstrum is not my father. There's like, what?
Yeah, no,
So
Silverstrum is just a. It think of it like a project name. I don't even know if his real name is Silverstrum, to be honest.
Well, I'm excited to meet the others. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
We're not a
when
family,
is-
but it's like a reunion. But it's like, you know,
Well, you know what? You know what's crazy,
what?
Colin? You can cut me off if I don't know this. I know this. And my mother's actually leading them.
Like your real mother or like a Silverstrum mother?
No, like my birth mother. You see, so
Oh.
when I learned how to send messages,
Mm-hmm.
I have a memory of my mother, but it's foggy, almost like the sun is too bright. It's really hard to see, but I remember her smile and the warmth of that smile, and I held on to that. And I learned this from Atlas when he contacted Elias. I held on to that, and when I messaged her, it didn't even sound like my mother. And then I found out that she hasn't seen me since I was 6 years old.
That's crazy. And she's a Conciso sorcerer too then?
I don't know. I actually don't know what powers she has, or that our siblings have for that matter. I know it's connected to Mantrum, but that's it.
Siblings, they are full on Demantrum.
Yes.
Like full on Demantrum. Like they don't have anything else. They're all Demantrum. Like
Oh,
full on. Yeah.
That was why he was so mad at me when I didn't do it. That makes sense.
Well, he wasn't mad at me, and I didn't like do it fully. Like I accepted the thing, but not like, all of it. It was pretty nice actually. For a big guy.
Yeah. I summoned the sword, and I'm like, I basically got this. And like a couple abilities.
Yeah, I could
But
do
it's-
things too.
It's weird as I learn, like as I tap into the magic, I can feel a draw to it. But I also feel a draw to the other side of my inherent powers. I don't know if that comes from Conciso or not.
I have the similar questions. Like once that whole big thing happened, and I got blown back, and I thought I was dead and everything. I've been able to do lots of things, and it's confusing but exciting, useful but dangerous. But
Pause. Rewind.
yes,
You said once that whole big thing happened.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate?
yeah. Whenever Atlas Seraph brought Atlas, and then you went all like crazy and did some weird thing, and then I apparently like floated up or something and got like shot across the village,
Oh yes,
the town,
right.
and
yes. Okay, yeah. Sorry. A lot has happened.
it's true.
I know it
it's
hasn't
true.
been that long. You're
It's
right.
been like almost 4 weeks.
I know it's crazy. A month. This month has gone so slow. Believe me, it's felt like years.
It's gone so fast for me. We've been doing so much. Nuven Moria is so good. You all have to come. It's so fun. There's like 100 people live there now. It's
actually,
crazy. We're gonna be so big. It's gonna be like a really big city.
Okay, well, I mean, we could show up at some point. I do have a teleportation crystal.
You do?
Yeah, I stole it from Vimoria.
Hear that? She yells up into the air.
Jack did kill him. I think that's the ultimate.
Still.
Well, to be fair, he might still be alive. Just fair warning.
We took care of his remains, so I don't think he's able to come back.
Yeah, I know everybody's saying that, but I mean, blood weaving, nobody knows anything about it either, so...
Frustrating, right? When you can't figure something out? Ooh, ah. Oh. Well, I appreciate it. I will hang on to this. If there's any
Yes,
danger, I'll
please.
contact you. Do I need to tell you? Nope, think I'm good.
Okay. Take care of yourself, Jonas. I know we're
will.
not actually brother and sister, but I've kind of grown to see you as that, so... Please, take care of yourself.
He gives like a huge smile, reaches out for a hug.
He'll hug her.
Yeah.
And he, kneels down, too. He'll kneel down, but then he'll lift her up when he...
She like wriggles a little bit as she comes off the ground. And yeah, you just feel her go sink into it and kind of relax a little bit. And she's like, okay, well, we're gonna go off. And she kind of waves her hand and kind of does a little flick with her hand, and you feel your hair be brushed back into place as she presentations you.
Appreciate it.
All right, Jin, we all ready? Just as that, Felix and Lapidus arrive at the group. As Felix says, I think we should head out, and I think it's time for us to go north. It appears there's a visitor, and I think we should perhaps meet them halfway and not disclose exactly what we have here until we know who it is.
Okay. All right, so we're going to stick together until the halfway point, and that's where we split off?
No, we're going to head out the gates, head north,
Yes.
and meet this individual. This is to be coming on a path towards here, and the Nuven Morians can take care of the ship.
Sorry, do you know who this individual is?
No.
Yeah, we should probably come with you.
Oh, sorry. Yes, we should all go. We should all go now.
Okay.
Yes.
And I look at who is everybody here at this point?
Yeah. So everybody's around the fireplace now. Lapidus followed in.
Okay, so
Sorry, Trey
literally
was heading
Darius,
out that direction as well. Trey, as you were getting out there, you see them coming back. Sorry, I kind of forgot that you were heading out towards that direction.
Nah, that's cool. I think there was a general consolidation of everyone at basically the center of camp, and I'm imagining that Trey would be there and kind of ear out. He was curious about the perimeter. He's seeing the walls. Felix having come back, seen somebody. I think there was a sense of urgency about it. So definitely Trey's along with the entire group, and we're sort of solidifying ourselves. And I expect that we're going to be heading out very soon.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, so Darius literally will just look around at all of the ATLADS and just, we're good, right? We're all going with them.
So just to clarify, Jonas is going a different way than what way we'll be going. This is me.
She's been saying that she's going with the Nuven Morians down to the ship.
Okay, so I would probably before she left, kind of interrupt her leaving.
Yeah. Yeah, she's kind of got a little tiny bag over her back. So just walking through the group.
Jonas,
No, yes.
my helmet. I think we're parting ways.
Oh, right. I didn't really get a chance to dig into it, but maybe when you come back.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay.
Unless you think you could look into it while we're away.
Possibly. Depends how much needs to be done with the boat, because I'm going to be all up on that.
Right. Okay, I'll hold on to it for now.
Okay. She opens her pouch and kind of pulls it out and does that little like kind of thing as she sees the top of it again. Hands it back to you.
I'll put it on and it'll form into its invisible look.
With your monocle.
Yes, that's right.
Ooh, that's cool that it does that.
Yeah, a lot better to make friends when it doesn't look like dead flesh hanging from my face.
Yeah, I could see that. For sure. Jin, let's go! And she starts kind of like skipping off.
Nice to meet you. Sorry for the intrusion.
Everybody gets one! She holds her finger up.
I'll head back to the group.
You guys can see Jin now leading 3 of the individuals, the new Fomorians, out from the camp, kind of connecting with Jonas to head down south towards the boat below. And you see Armin about 20 feet behind as well, kind of just arms folded, slowly walking behind them. Okay, let's go meet whoever this is. We don't want them coming in here and seeing exactly what's going on. And Felix starts trotting towards the gates.
Darius will follow.
Okay.
I'll get up and follow as well, just kind of in Darius's ear. So, just to be clear, we have no idea who we're going to meet right now.
Not a clue.
No one's worried about this.
Oh, I'm terrified.
We'll find out. Elion, would you be able to do any healing on me in case anything happens? Like heal me now in case anything happens?
Well, would you say our time there could have been a short rest?
Yeah, the downtime. You guys can take a short rest.
So
You guys weren't actioning anything.
I will also 1 second. Where is it? It's like Song of Rest or something, which helps. Let me find it.
Yeah, if you guys need to roll hit dice for your short rest, now's the time to do so.
Where the frick is it though? Oh, is it under feats? Hold on. Yeah, so Song of Rest. If you or any friendly creatures who can hear your performance regain hit points at the end of a long rest. By spending 1 or more hit dice, each of those creatures regains an extra 1d8 hit points. So if you need to spend hit die, you can do an extra d8.
Cool.
Go ahead, Jak. Soak it up. All right. Group heading out towards the gate. Anybody want to do anything before you guys leave? Kind of start to head out?
I'm just looking over my stuff, but I don't think I have anything to prep. I think what I would do before we got out is pull the hood up to go invisible so that I'm with the group, but I know he can't see me.
Yeah. Felix sees you doing that and just it's about a mile from here. He's not right here.
Well, how long do you think it'll take us to get there?
It's like a mile. I don't know. How quickly do you walk?
Well, I mean, we've got to keep pace with the group, so I don't know. Oh, fine. And I take the hood off.
All right. Felix leads you out to the north to the gates as the Fomorians head south towards the boat.
Sorry, what time is it right now?
It's about 7 p.m.
Okay.
As you guys approach the gate, you can see standing to the left of it, you recognize the large, muscular, but yet young human standing in front of the gate. And up top, you do see And as you're up there, standing, hands on this ballista. Right, you said now. Let me get the gate open for you. As Peter yells out.
Thank you.
Right. You see him grab the side of this thing, and these big, kind of 2 large handles with this massive slot of wood. Just slotting the 2 metal brackets on the back as he kind of shoves it up. And you see him just tense as he kind of leans down, puts his shoulder in it, and pushes this massive slot of wood to the side as it kind of pivots off and falls to the left-hand side, and the right gate just starts to slowly work its way in as he walks over and, oh, got ya! And starts pulling the gate on the right-hand side open for you guys to walk through.
Thank you. And I will walk through.
I nod at him and walk through behind Darius.
Yeah, Felix just kind of a consistent strut out through the opening in the gate.
I think Jak would try to maintain the front, or at least next to Felix, knowing that Felix also likes to be in the front.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he kind of like a glance to the side, kind of acknowledges you're standing there, but no change in expression, just kind of staring straight ahead and walking.
As we step, seeing how much effort that took, as everybody gets out, Trey hangs out to help close the gate again as we leave.
Okay, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Give Peter a hand. He's like, all right, go ahead. Okay, slip out now, and it'll close down. Slip out now. You got it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, go.
Well,
You kind of squeeze out before that last little shift of the massive lock system kind of comes into place. Elion, you were going out as well, right? Just to confirm.
Yeah.
He says, guys!
What's going on? No, I'm going on.
Yeah, so you guys hear the large wooden as it kind of slams shut, and you hear that slot fall down. As you guys kind of look out now, and you can all see what a couple of the other individuals already seen. That's right, the large mountain ranges to the north. You see this path, this kind of beaten path that leads from the gate, heading to the north. Sporadic trees and kind of forest to the left and right. Along the path, about every maybe 100 feet or so, you see these, they almost look like metal sticks, about 3 feet in height, kind of lining the path leading to the north. And Felix starts walking up the path. Shouldn't take too long to get there. It's about a mile north. Everybody following?
Yep. I guess when we've walked about half a mile, I'll initiate the hood.
Okay.
So
Unless I see him, obviously. Like, if I see him coming, I'm going to pop it up immediately.
Okay. Yeah, you guys don't see anything yet.
and we're for sure this person is on their way to us.
Well, he was heading south on the path. He or she. You could see them from the tower back there.
And could they may just be someone traveling? I don't understand the need to meet them.
Well, for defensive purposes, I think it's best that we intercept anybody that's coming to the direction of our people.
Right. Okay.
Roll a group perception check, please, everyone.
It's a big old 7.
Hey, I got a 7 too.
13.
That's with my -1 though.
I got
20.
23.
25 for Jak.
Okay. So as you guys continue north, you've been traveling, it feels like, well, 30 minutes. And still nothing. Jak and Darius, every now and again, you do catch movement in the forest to the right. It seems a bit far off. You can't actually see what it is, but you know there's something large. And both of you pick up on it. It's more than one thing. You can tell there's two large things that seem to be stopping and moving swiftly, but just out of sight. That's to your right, to the east. To the west, nothing. So much so that it's a little bit eerie. No birds, no little garter snakes, no insects. Seems to be nothing to the west. Nothing at all.
Okay, I will activate the hood. I also want to point out, I don't know if anyone else sees this, but as you were explaining that, Colin, your backdrop was like blowing from your fan, and it literally looks like little shadows are darting across it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Probably my ceiling fan. Nice. Yeah, so you continue north. About 40 minutes goes by. Still nobody there. Felix continuing to walk. Huh. Maybe they turned around. Guess we keep going.
I'd like to detect thoughts on Felix.
Okay. As you probe in, you feel his emotion nothing but calm and peace. He doesn't have thoughts of excitement or where he's going. It's not nothing, but it's just complete calmness, zero emotion.
And as I feel this calmness, do I recognize it to be similar to a different calmness that I've encountered?
Yeah. You do not. Roll me.
You know what I'm referring to, right?
I do, yes. Roll me an Arcana check.
That is 17 plus 7, 24.
24, awesome. You can tell that this is not the kind of influence that you felt before in the Crimson Arc. This is something different. As you kind of probe it and feel around without going too far, you sense that there's a connection that's making this happen. There's something that is not within Felix that is causing this calmness, this absence of emotion. Don't know what it is, but you do understand that it's an external influence that's happening to him.
I want to just kind of scan his person. Is there anything that seems out of place? Again, focusing for like rings or anything that kind of doesn't match his armor makeup. Something that might be just a little bit not of his making.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll investigation for me.
14 plus investigation is 7, so 21.
21. Yeah, you carefully kind of scan him over as he just keeps kind of walking straight forwards. Everything you see on him, you can see almost a signature to his work. The way he crafts these things, the way he molds them, the way he does angles and corners and rivets. And as you look over everything, you don't see anything that looks abnormal. If anything, other than the kind of the new screwdriver that he got from Jonas, which looks a little bit different, kind of strapped to his hip, you don't see anything that looks different. That's not, that you wouldn't think would be his.
Okay, I'm going to send a message to Darius.
Okay.
Your friend, I know you believe he seems off. I'm starting to think that as well. I'm playing around in his head a little bit. He seems very empty, and I've only known him for a short period, but I quite admire him in his eccentric need to learn and tinker, and I'm not gathering any of that from him now. Has he done this before, or has he ever had his emotions shut off?
No, not that I'm aware of. He's always been kind of in your face, eccentric. I could try something, and I summon the Soul Seeker, but it's literally just comes up my finger as a small little blade. I could poke him and try to dispel any effects on him.
Yeah. Should we maybe hold on? And I'm gonna just whisper to myself, and I'm gonna cast Detect Magic. And I want to see if there's any schools of magic on him, or anything that's kind of linking him externally.
Are you trying to do this so that he doesn't tell?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna whisper the incantation.
Okay, so yeah, roll a stealth check for me.
Okay.
Would I be aware that he's doing this?
Well, I just
Roll a
kind of
perception. Yeah, the way Elion says, "Hold on," yeah, Darius would pick.
Okay,
Up. He's gonna do something.
So can I help him then and go up and like talk to Felix?
Sure, yeah, you want to
Like,
distract him?
Because I'm at the back and he's at the very front, right? So
Yeah, so
okay.
the DC is super low.
Yeah. It's 13 on the dice plus -1, so 12.
And Darius, you want to go up and distract Felix, knowing that Elion was going to do something?
Yeah, so I would just go up and be like, Felix,
Mm-hmm.
what did you see?
Looked like a person walking down the path.
You seemed pretty hurried to get out here, though. But did you recognize them?
Well, no, it's very far away. It's about a mile away. I just didn't want them to reach the camp and then know that we were all here in case it was something dangerous that we could take care of while we're out here and keep everyone else safe.
Okay, it's really weird when you talk fast, but you don't have that Felix spark in your voice. I don't enjoy that. What the hell is wrong with you?
He kind of looks at you strangely. What do you mean? Nothing's wrong with me. I feel perfectly healthy.
Do you feel perfectly healthy? How do you feel?
I feel healthy.
Healthy is not an emotion. Healthy is the state of your body, which is great. I'm glad you are healthy. What emotion are you experiencing right now?
I guess just an inquisitive emotion, wanting to know what this person is.
You seem so inquisitive.
I want answers.
And I didn't detect that, right? Sorry, just to interrupt.
So, yeah, I was going to say, so roll it with advantage. Roll again because Darius is distracting him.
Okay. But also, sorry, because I'm listening to this conversation too, right? Like I can hear it.
Yeah.
So when he says that, like, the emotions he's feeling is like inquisitive and worry, I didn't gather any of that when I was actually like, he's almost like lying right now, essentially.
Yeah, you don't pick this up with your detect thoughts.
Okay. Sorry, what was the 12 or stealth, right? Yeah, it's still 12.
Okay. Yeah, as walking, oh my god. Yeah, you don't you seem to be able to cast your spell. Felix having this conversation with Darius doesn't seem to acknowledge you doing anything. What spell were you casting again?
Detect magic, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Detect magic, okay. Yeah, so you definitely see Felix light up like a Christmas tree. So many gadgets, items shining off him. It's hard to distinguish between one thing and another. They're all almost bleeding together. You try to kind of like piece through, okay, yeah, I know that's the screwdriver. Yeah, I've seen him use those bracelets before. You try to piece through everything. And you definitely get a soft glow coming from inside his head.
In his head.
You kind of pick up almost like you don't know what it is, but it's like an abjuration type magic,
Okay.
which is irradiating a little bit stronger as you glance around from the metal poles that are lining this walkway about every 100 feet.
Okay. And these metal poles, like, do I know what they are? Have I noticed them before?
You guys noticed them as you came out, but you haven't. Nobody's really like dug into them or inspected them per se. Look like kind of metal poles, and you see kind of this strange kind of almost spherical kind of knob on the top, and they're spread about, say, about every 100 feet. But sometimes there's a longer gap between. There's another set of them, but they kind of mirror each other the whole way along this path.
And the way the poles look, do they mimic the same kind of style as my camera sucks? Same style as Felix's. Like, do I think he's made these poles?
Oh, right. So comparing the handiwork, no.
Yeah.
You can definitely tell after just kind of detailing over Felix's equipment. You can definitely tell this is not Felix's handiwork. This is a little bit more. Felix would call it crude. Like, it looks pretty elegant work to you, but it's more crude craftsmanship than a tinkerer who's, finely tuned his craft.
Right. And these poles I've only seen them outside. Like, I haven't seen them anywhere else where we've been around.
You didn't see any behind the walls, only since you guys headed out onto the path.
Right. And I'm getting the same glow from these poles too. What you're saying?
Yeah. Lapidus.
Yeah, sorry.
Lapidus, can you roll me a wisdom saving throw, please? You're still muted.
Yeah, oh, there we go. That's an 8 on the die, and so 7.
7. You're starting to feel extremely uncomfortable and nauseous. You start to feel this urge to run off the path. Do you run east or do you run west?
West.
Okay. As you're kind of going over this in your head, Elion, and kind of try to focus in on these things, you immediately see Lapidus kind of grabbing his stomach almost as it kind of started to lean over a little bit, starts running west. On the group, you all see this Lapidus start running west off the path towards the forest as Felix continues to walk north, completely ignoring it.
Okay. These poles, how many are around right now?
There's one set about 20 feet ahead of you. The other one was like 150 feet back.
Okay. And can I see the ones 150 feet back, like in the distance at all? Well, I guess it wouldn't even show me they have magic to them.
Yeah.
At that distance.
While Elion's thinking over that, does anybody want to do anything about Lapidus running off?
Where are you going?
I don't answer.
Lapidus, you get about 50 feet away from the path, and you kind of start to feel that queasiness kind of like start to drift and disappear, and you feel a lot better now.
I turn around and I shout that. I feel better now.
Oh, okay, come back.
I come back.
I'm gonna just message to Darius. Yeah, there's something going on with him. There's detecting a faint, unfamiliar style of magic connected to these poles somehow. He's not himself. There's a bit of abjuration magic, it seems.
What is abjuration magic?
It's it's a couple things. Maybe like banishment style magics.
Wait, hold on. You mean the spells that I'm casting actually come from like schools of magic?
Well, they're categorized in styles. They have different traits sometimes. So yes, I guess I'd say that.
Interesting. That's kind of cool.
Right. Your friend
Mhm.
seems to could be two ways. I'm kind of gathering. He's been forced out of his own body, or banished, and is being controlled from a distance. And I'm just spitballing here. That distance is traveled through these holes that we are walking near.
Okay.
Or
we can
your
try
friend-
to destroy the poles, but hold on. Is there such a thing as a banishment spell that just banishes your consciousness?
I don't know. I'm not too familiar with abjuration. It's very faint. And the other side of the coin, your friend is very, very handy. He could be controlling himself from a distance, maybe. Maybe being in two places at once.
Should I try to dispel him?
I mean, you could. Is there a way to do that without stabbing your friend?
Well, I don't actually have to stab him. I just have to touch him. I brought the blade out for dramatic effect.
Right. Okay. Then yes, maybe try not stabbing him and
So
killing him.
the blade that was extended off the finger cap that's on my finger goes back in, and then I just use the finger cap. And I walk up to Felix and I put my hand on his shoulder, and I want to make sure that the finger cap is on his skin. And
While he, yeah. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
Then I will cast Dispel Magic.
So as you're kind of reaching over to do that, Lapidus, as you get about 30 feet away, you start to feel a little bit queasy and uncomfortable. Not to the extent that it was before, but you kind of feel it come on. Jak and Trey, can I get you both to roll a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh my god.
Is this a spell being casted on me?
This, yes, this you can count this as well.
Okay, because I would have advantage on it. Oh, thank goodness. Not much better. Wisdom, I get a +3 on, so that will be a dirty 14.
Okay. And Trey?
19.
Okay. Jak, as you're kind of walking along the path, you see Lapidus kind of run off, and you kind of look over, wondering what's happening. You get this absolute sense of uncontrollable fear, and you know that you need to get away. You know that you cannot wait. You have to leave immediately. You run west or east.
East, and I think Jak won't just be like a sprinter. He's going to utilize his capabilities to make sure he can get away safely. So you'll just see him abruptly whip out Talamor's favor and launch himself eastward, high ground if he can take
Where
it.
are you going? Stop running away, everybody!
Yeah, you see this happen, Darius, as you kind of go to place your hands up on Felix, as he kind of turns and kind of looks at you a little bit confused. As Lapidus, you can continue to walk towards the path, just feeling uncomfortable. Trey, you also see kind of Jak confused as to why, but just leap off into the forest to the east.
Yeah, I think basically no hesitation. Trey's kind of been keeping to himself, keeping kind of quiet. But I think he kind of snaps off a little bit. Oi! You're supposed to be the leader, Jak. What are you doing? We need some solidarity.
Jak, you get about 40 feet away, kind of like rushing. You can almost hear snapping of wolves' jaws at your neck, right behind you, inches away, just knowing they're about to get you. You're pushing as hard as you can. Instant sweat pouring down your brow. You get about 50 feet away, and the sound disappears. And you look around and you realize there's nothing there. You're okay.
Jak will kind of shake his head for a minute, kind of look down at his hands, take the area in around him, and he'll kind of yell back towards the group. I don't know what happened. I thought I was being chased. I'm coming back.
During these moments of them running away, because I would have detect magic up still, do I see any shift in this magic or any like pulses or anything like that?
As they reacted, you do see the magic from the kind of pillars or totem metal rods on the side. You do see that small glow get a little bit brighter for a second as they kind of run off, and then it settles down.
Okay, so I can definitely ascertain whatever's happening is coming from these poles.
Yes.
Okay. I got a message, Darius. Wait, did the dispel thing work?
I didn't actually complete it yet. Just with Jak jumping off. Did you want to try and dispel magic his neck again?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You do the incantation, and Felix looking really confused at you. And you do indeed execute the spell, and he kind of backs off. And what are you doing? Why are you doing that?
Do you feel any different?
Feel confused. Jak slapped me. Now you're casting magic spells on me?
I was technically trying to uncast a magic spell on you, but potato.
I'm going to, while this is happening, I'm going to cast Firebolt. And I'm going to cast them both at each pole that's 20 feet away.
Okay. Go ahead and roll attack for the first pole.
That's a nat 20.
Oh, damn! Give me some damage.
Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. There's a new dice roll, too. Damage for that is... Where are you? There you are. 10 plus 6. So 16. 16 fire damage.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, it hits its mark. You can aim for the top where that kind of nodule seems to be emitting whatever it is emitting. And the fireball it holds for a second on that joint and then shoots to the other side as the top part of it just melts off into the ground as the top of this kind of metal rod just seared off and singed at the top. You don't see any more magic emanating from it.
Okay. And I'm shooting one at the other one, too.
Go ahead and roll attack.
Not a nat 20. That is 17.
Okay, yeah, give me some damage.
6, 8, 14 points of fire damage.
As you hit the joint of the metal, sort of same place, trying to bring it down, you take a chunk of the metal off, and you almost see it vibrate for a second. Almost destroyed, but still emanating that slight magic. Lapidus,
No.
as soon as this metal rod gets obliterated on that side, you kind of immediately kind of get that sense of relief for a second again.
I will follow up with one more firebolt.
Okay, before you do that action, kind of cycling around, Jak, as you kind of regain your senses and you hear these kind of, you look over and you can see Elion fire these bolts off towards these metal rods, and you hear coming from the east. You're gauging about 30 feet away in the dense brush.
Oh boy. I think Jak would turn his attention to that, and I think he would, pardon my French, holler at everybody. Something's over here, and he'll draw his bow and pull an arrow out, and he'll look over there. All right, dinosaur, come on out.
While this is happening, as we kind of gonna go right in a cycle here, Lapidus, as you were walking in, you kind of get the sense of relief. Did you want to continue walking in, or do anything specific?
No, I'll continue walking in and like rubbing my stomach, but like curiously wondering what was happening to me.
For sure. And Trey, after yelling at Jak and then hearing him yell back that there's something out there.
Yeah, Trey definitely feels taken aback. The team is acting strange, and when Elion's attacking the rods, Trey really doesn't understand what's happening here, but he's trying to piece it together. And I think Trey understands that these rods are doing something, but he has no idea what necessarily. And I think he'll turn to Darius as being probably the only other person he views as like being like mentally secure right now. What do you make of these rods?
They're glowing. Are they glowing?
No, that's just to detect magic.
Oh, they're. I don't know. What do you make of them?
Well,
Elion
I tell-
just shot at them.
Right, I'll tell you what I don't see. I don't see any monsters here. And I know our guys are trying to run away from these rods. I can hear something happening out there. Jak's making some sort of contact. And Elion's destroying these rods. What if they are meant to be a defense?
Okay, what do we do then? They're messing us all up, though.
I think the best thing to do is collect ourselves and try to fall back. If these rods are going to have us scattered out in the wilderness, maybe that's what they're meant to do to the monsters. Maybe
Yeah,
that's
that's
why
fair.
we're not being attacked in our camp.
That's probably why that person didn't make it here.
I would have shot that other pole by now. Just
Yeah, with that conversation, yeah. Yeah, go ahead and roll attack with that other pole.
12, 7, 8, 9, 19.
19, okay. Yeah, give him some damage.
11.
11. Okay, yeah, absolutely. That second firebolt just hitting exactly where the previous one was, and you just see the liquid metal just kind of drip down as the top flies off into the forest, continuing to kind of burn into the ground. You definitely sense that the magic is dissipated from the top of the rod. Jak, you see movement in the bush, too dense to see, but you can tell whatever is there is massive. The density of the forest and the surrounding brush, you start to hear the cracking and crunching of sticks and brush. You can see this movement. You're gauging about the size of maybe a rhinoceros, a massive beast directly to your east. And then you hear further snorting to the northeast. You can't see how far, but you hear it. Lapidus, as you're making your way back to the path, corner of your eye, you see the northwest. You see a tree fall to the ground. Felix turns to the group. Oh, we really shouldn't have destroyed those rods. Oh well. And we'll leave it there for tonight.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
It's my chance to ride one. I mean, our chances to ride them.
No, it's all about lap. All right, guys, thanks
buddy.
for watching. Appreciate it. Back next week, 8 p.m. EST, Tuesday. See you then. Bye.
Bye.